and right back down the other side. How far will you go? With no guarantee, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the midweek show. You're locked in tight to Airliners Live. How are we all doing?
Here we go.
The tower is now straight.
That's good.
Don't panic, don't panic. Can we get a 5-5 on the tower, please? And a very warm welcome to everyone just tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. If you are tuning in for the first time today, following the space launch. Let's get some background audio. There we go. Following the space launch the other day, please let us know in the chat. I need to fix my noise gate as well.
Yeah, maybe just lower as well the amount that it reduces.
Let's do...
So it's not so harsh.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Some lucky lot jumping on board this Ryanair 737-800 Echo India Delta Papa Juliet on the registration there. Not sure where that's off to.
And massive shout out coming in from Craig Stewart, who says, good morning all. Can I get a shout out to Callum Doherty, who's going to be the first officer on HiLib, first flight for Jet 2.
Oh,
absolutely fantastic. We'll make sure we get a 4K recording of that. So mod check if we have any mods with us today, if you can let us know when that's on the shift, and we will of course get a video of that. Just having a quick look on the ground, it's actually pinging up already. It's on the taxi out, so just in time. I'll try and grab a picture as well for him, and we also have a Virgin Atlantic A330 heading out to Orlando as well, just started pinging up. But a very warm welcome to the stream. Circa as well, thank you very much, dude, for supporting the channel for 12 months in a row on Twitch TV, saying good morning. Don't forget, if you're watching on Twitch TV or Facebook, maybe head over to the Airliners Live YouTube channel. Just search for Airliners Live on YouTube, where you can come and watch the show in glorious 4K.
Yes, definitely do that. I'm going to straighten up the camera a little bit more as well. Just bear with me a moment, folks. But as I do this, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hit that like button as well. That really helps us out a lot. And it's a nice free way to support the stream today. There we go. So that's heading off to runway 2, it looks like. So 23 left is the departure runway in use at the moment, and that's in use until about 10:30 local time.
And I know we did promise multicam today, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm afraid we have accepted defeat on that PC. We thought we'd fixed it, but yeah, more and more issues keep crocking up with it. So either we're going to be rebuilding the PC from scratch to get multicam working, or we're going to have to look and invest into another piece of equipment to do it. So you're going to have to bear with us on that, because obviously we've just invested in 4K. So we're going to maybe just hold off on spending a little bit more right away. But yeah, we want to make sure first and foremost that we're putting out a good show and that the shows are reliable. And we've lost a bit of confidence in the PC, to be honest, because every time we fix one thing, another issue seems to crop up. Yeah. And that's not what we want to be dealing with 20 minutes before a show. So you'll have to bear with us on the multicam, guys. But listen, if you've got one cam in 4K, then multicams aren't as important. But we do realise they do add a lot to our shows. So we are going to be prioritising getting those back online as well. But not straight away, guys, I'm afraid. Malky Stoddart gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community as well. Thank you very much, mate. They've gone to Andy Tomo, Joe McManus, Alan 5919, Paul Chapman and Gareth 330 all getting gifted subs. Awesome. Thank you, Malky. ATR 72, 7 years old, in from the Isle of Man, Loganair. And Diana Hayes, thank you very much for the 179 super chats supporting the channel today. Thank you very much, Diana. And Cool Borders, welcome back. Returning member for 5 months on Twitch. Very good morning to you. And V-Man, welcome to the stream as well.
Howdy. I see Captain Mark's in the chat as well.
Hey, mate.
Speaking of Captain Mark, one of his favourite airlines. Finnair, Embraer 190 on the taxi out, heading off to runway 2. This will be one of the last departures we see on runway 2. Maybe a...
Oh, it'd be great if that Jet 2 switches over.
Yeah, sometimes they do it a little bit early, don't they? Just because I don't think they like having departures after the time. So if it's getting close, then they usually just throw it onto runway 1. I can see an ops vehicle behind this. I've noticed they usually do like a runway inspection following the closure.
Yeah.
So, and I can see that. Currently inspecting runway 1.
Okay, good.
And I think this might actually do runway 2 while it's out, so we shall see.
Amazing. Simon Thomas saying, my in-laws are buying a new sofa. I asked where they're getting it from. Oh, and they said yes. I told them the story. Well, Simon, fingers crossed, mate. I really hope they don't have the issues that we had, dude.
Was that
They may be getting it from the sofa shop that cannot be named, he says.
I don't think every experience is that as bad as yours, but yours was pretty unlucky, wasn't it? I think.
It was, and I think there's a lot of people who've had a similar experience as well, apparently.
Yeah.
Rocket Wolf tuning in from Down Under Hood at 8:10 in the evening. Welcome, Rocket Wolf. Great to have you with us, mate.
Lovely time for you guys to tune in. Manchester Airport live in 4K.
And Hylib is on the taxi out. Looks like it's going to be following the Virgin Atlantic out. But for the first time, probably ever in Airliners Live history, we'll focus on the A321 rather than the A330. And we'll get that coverage. We'll get a recording, and I'll also grab a picture as well. So if anyone is in contact, with Callum, then please let him know that we got that departure for him. And Claire Kavanagh making herself a brand new VIP on Airliners Live. Thank you very much, Claire.
Welcome, Claire.
Very warm welcome to the VIP club. It's an awesome way of supporting the channel. If you do want to become a VIP, just hit the dollar symbol and click join, or follow Nightbot's links in the chat to become one of our awesome VIPs. We do rely on your support, as all of our shows are completely free of charge. But if you are watching us for the first time today, following the Virgin Orbit stream, which was extremely popular on the channel, please let us know. We'd love to see you actually come across from that stream.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Huge viewership on that. It's our most ever viewed stream. And just throughout the period of the live show, we got about 100,000 views. So
it was amazing.
It was nuts, yeah. So
absolutely amazing.
Although the final outcome wasn't as successful as we would have liked, the aviation part of it certainly was, and that was super exciting to watch and see it all happen live.
Yeah.
Cosmic Girl, of course, dropping the rocket off the wing successfully, which then began its flight heading towards orbit when it encountered what they describe as an anomaly.
Yeah, I don't think we've received much more information other than that as of yet.
No. Handy Loopy sent in a clip of Scott Manley, with his analysis of the situation, and he sort of has a rough idea of what happened. I mean, the end of the day, I think it basically needs a certain mixture of oxygen in the rocket there, and some kind of sensor or something failed where it wasn't getting the right mixture basically.
Okay.
And it wasn't able to get the propulsion it needed. So,
because it did actually get to space, didn't it? It just didn't get into the sort of planned orbit, as they said. I think that's what I read.
Yep.
That it did get to space, but just not in the orbit that they wanted, like the optimal. But I will BRB, guys. I'm just going to grab a picture here of this Jet 2, and it'll be following this Virgin Atlantic out, so we'll get recording as well.
Nice, yes. Virgin Atlantic Lady Stardust, there we go. Very iconic name with what's just happened, Virgin Orbit. I really enjoyed that stream, though. And a huge shout out to the mods as well, because that chat was nuts. And they actually managed to keep it pretty good, pretty usable. There we go, the Virgin Atlantic A330-300. Look at the lovely colours on that, and I can see the Jet 2 taxiing out as well. I'll record this. Viewer of the channel on their first flight with Jet 2 today on board this Airbus A321. But they have a fantastic flight. In the pilot's seat, of course. Best seat in the house. And embarking what is a growing fleet of Airbus aircraft in the Jet 2 airline. Right now, I believe they only have 3 owned A321s. They have a couple on lease, I think, as well.
Winter Hill Wanderer saying, have you inquired about doing a show from the old control tower? We haven't, but I thought the police used that. But maybe interesting. Maybe worth an email. Huh?
Could be good, yeah.
So we know what's oh god, I'm not, we know what show we're seeing next week now.
Oh yeah.
Alison Rogers, thank you very much for the 5 Airliners Live gifted memberships. Supporting the community today, going to Karen Hudson.
I'll catch the departure of this, and then we'll switch back round.
They went to 5 Airlines Live gifted memberships, went to EDC Metalman, Fly Zane, Romeo V, Karen Hudson and John Kentle, all receiving gifted memberships from Alison Rogers. Thank you very much. Gifted memberships are a great way to support the channel, and they also give back to the community as well. And the Barney Ox with the brand new Airliners Live VIP membership. Welcome to VIP, dude. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, Sunny 23 UK saying he didn't think it went into the second stage of the burn. Yeah, I think that's where it happened, was the fault, because it did seem to launch from the aircraft like successfully and make a good path from there. But it was at like and it even passed through max Q as well. But then it had an issue, obviously, with the second stage of the actual fuel burn of that. So. But, you know, with space, I did see the tweet, you know, saying there's a million things have got to go right, and only one thing going wrong can be fatal to the mission. But yeah, I mean, we've all seen other, like SpaceX and whatnot.
That's what I mean. How many times has SpaceX crashed before
we
start doing the stuff that they're doing now?
And I believe Virgin Orbit have done 6 missions now, and only 2 have failed, which for a startup like that is not terrible. It's not bad. So.
We just had a massive sub-bomb on Twitch from Rocket Wolf. Absolutely massive 20 bomb sub-bomb from Rocket Wolf. Dude, thank you so much, mate. We need to get you on YouTube. Thank you very much, Rocket Wolf. Thank you, dude.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's an awesome amount of support. Thank you so much, mate.
What a legend. Thank you. There we go. The Jet2 A321 is holding. I don't think that's on the runway just yet.
That should wake up the Twitch crew a little bit.
Yes, if you're watching on Twitch, give us a hello. We have the Twitch chat open.
And Chrissy B sending in a £5 super chat on YouTube saying, unfortunately, I can only watch until 11.
Oh, it is on the runway. Here we go.
Massive congratulations to Callum Doherty on his first flight for Jet2 on board that A321. Congratulations, mate. Heading off to Tenerife.
Oh, what a place. What a route.
Awesome to catch that live on the channel. And we've recorded that as well, so he's got that for his collection. And Chrissy just saying, can only watch till 11 because I'm off to do my volunteering. We'll catch up later. That's awesome, Chrissy.
Oh, legend.
Thank you so much for sending in a £5 super chat. And look at a Twitch chat. Here we go. That's a Twitch I like to see, guys. Twitch is so dead on our channel, I'll be honest. I don't know why. I really want to see the Twitch chat flying past being really popular. So if you're watching on Twitch, it's your mission, guys, to keep this Twitch chat nice and busy. And things like Rocket Wolf dropping 20 subs is definitely going to help with that. Thank you very much, dude. Sanchez, good morning to you, tuning in on Twitch. Notts County, hello. Belleron, welcome to you as well. And Sonny's got both open. That's the way to do it, mate.
This looks like a Brussels special from here, coming in on approach.
It is. It's the Tomorrowland livery on the way in.
Oh, awesome.
So if this gets off in front of us, it should be quite nice.
Interesting scheme on this. It's like crazy colours.
And we also have a TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out as well, bound for Montego Bay. Only 3 years old, this Dreamliner, from 2019.
Seen the Flying Architect saying that we have over 1.5k viewers already.
Welcome, everyone.
That's nuts.
Sanchez, I prefer Twitch to YouTube, to be honest. Yeah, we just recommend that you open the YouTube player so that you can watch in 4K and then just chat in the Twitch chat if you want. Thumpero, welcome to you, a new guy on Twitch.
What do you think about this livery, folks? Is it a yay or a nay? It's kind of crazy colours, like I said. It's pretty theatrical. Brussels Airlines, we fly you to the home of Tomorrowland. A nice wide shot in 4K.
I thought you weren't going to show us the livery there. There it is.
Wow, that's pretty intricate though, the livery.
Yeah, it's mega, isn't it? I managed to bag a picture of that south side when they were on 05s. It's still a mega livery.
Quite like the engines.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, and then speaking of other shows, like you mentioned, we'll be doing a bonus show next week. I did tease it to the VIPs last night from another country in Europe. It'll be a bonus show as well, so it won't actually detract from the regular 2 Manchester shows we're doing as well. So stay tuned for that. Super hyped to announce that to you guys. More to come on that, and I'll announce it to the VIPs a little bit earlier, of course, and give you more information.
Thumperoo on Twitch says, when you get a tattoo on your body and neck but not your face. That's so true, mate. That is so true.
It was pretty crazy. I mean, I'm not sure about the colours, though. Like, I like the design, but it's just a bit weird for, like, Brussels Airlines. I love the Red Devils one, though. That's a cool one. The old Red Devils one that they recently got rid of was the one with the horns on it.
Oh yeah,
that was naughty. Like it was like an optical illusion because it actually looked like real horns.
It actually did. It looked really 3D, didn't it?
Yeah.
Paul Goldsworthy, welcome to you. Good morning, everyone. If you're just tuning in, a very warm welcome to the midweek show. Christine Cox, thank you very much. Saying morning, boys. Hope you're both okay. Love listening to you two lovely men. Hey,
lovely men.
There you go.
Never been called that before. Been called some things, but not that. And also, we've finalised plans for the signature Airliners live trip to Lanzarote, and we're obviously going to bring a live show from there as well. You guys seem to really love the last one, so that's become like our little stomping ground over there. Because I know Tenerife South, for example, probably gets better movements and more variety, and it's busier, but Lanzarote, man, it's definitely got the Airliners live charm of close, loud aviation action.
Yeah, and a nice view as well.
Yeah.
EasyJet just touching down from Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Flight of about an hour. Actually, nearly bang on an hour, 59 minutes, wheels down for that one. Rocket Wolf saying the green and gold engine cowlings look like a marble pen holder on a mahogany desk.
Yeah, I did get like classy vibes from it, which I don't think is what Tomorrowland is.
No, Tomorrowland's like a big music festival.
Yeah.
Pauline B, welcome back for 6 months of Airliners Live membership. Just noticed the colour change on my tower badge. Awesome, Pauline.
Oh,
enjoy
nice.
that gold tower badge. Thank you very much for supporting the channel.
That's the best colour tower badge. But then before you get the red tail at 1 year.
David Leggett sending in a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, David. Cheers for supporting the channel.
Thank you for the support, all. It's very kind of you.
And Peter Piotr returning for 3 months of premium economy membership, saying good day to you all. Welcome, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel for 3 months in a row.
TUI Dreamliner lined up.
Yes, it's about to start a 4,500 mile flight. Off to somewhere a little bit warmer. Well, we got an A380 go round after 2 yesterday. Sunny, I doubt it, mate, but I did see that on Mac Aviation stream. It was pretty impressive, that last minute go around.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Eric for capturing that.
The gears up on the TUI Dreamliner.
Lots moving on the ground at the moment. Absolutely loads going on. We've got another TUI Dreamliner Dash 8 this time on the taxi out for Puerto Vallarta. Lined up on the runway for Porto is the Ryanair flight, and following that another Jet2 A321 heading out to Lanzarote. Razorback returning for 5 months of Airliners Live membership, saying I'm going to have to give in and get a new 4K TV, says Razorback. Well, we'll let Angie tell you about what he's just got after we thank Kirsty Spence for sending in a £2 super chat. We've missed this channel getting the holiday feels. Thank you very much, Kirsty. Welcome back.
Spring is on the way, innit? And you got the spring holidays and then subsequently the summer holes. I will say though, I'm a big fan of a winter holiday, getting away somewhere sunny, like what a lot of these folks are doing. But yeah, guys, yesterday I gave in. I've been saving up. I mean, it wasn't like a mega expensive one, but I did purchase myself a 4K television for my house. I finally became 4K ready, and with me, I can't just buy something. I can't just go out and buy it.
You're the worst, man.
I really can't just buy. I'm so stingy with my money.
I try and buy some sellotape in the office, and he Googles it for 2 weeks before I'm allowed to buy it.
I'm so stingy, and with the TV, I was like, you know what? The 4K upgrade on the channel is my justification. There you go.
That's the thing with you. You have to have a reason. You never just treat yourself. You just have to have. No, there has to be about 9 facts that make it worthwhile before you buy it.
Yeah.
You should see when he's trying to buy potatoes.
Yeah.
Do I need this many potatoes in this bag?
You'll never see me in Sainsbury's or Tesco. No, Aldi all the way. Lidl.
Bill Stewartson, thank you very much for the 449 super chat, saying only 348 days till Christmas. Bill, that is a quick fire way to get yourself banned on this channel, mate. Carl Crawford, thank you very much for the £2 super chat, saying A380 train. Let's get an A380 train rolling in the chat, shall we, ladies and gents?
It's probably not Mrs. Airliners Live who'd ban you though for that.
Yeah. And Sean Marshall, member for 12 months of first class, saying a whole year of first class. That's gone fast. Thank you very much, mate. We really do appreciate the long-term support of the channel.
You'll never regret it, Andy. Yeah. I mean, you've got to treat yourself now and then, haven't you? You've got to just if you've worked hard for something, you've got to... That's your justification in itself. But I got that. I was going to get a sound bar as well. A couple of people mentioned it. You've got one, haven't you, Martin?
Yeah.
And I don't know if people in the chat have sound bars, but the actual audio on the TV is actually decent. It's a Samsung one, so it's not bad. But it's maybe when you try a sound bar, you won't go back as well. I'm also
Yeah, it is good.
conscious of my neighbours as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go blasted.
Our neighbours aren't conscious of us, so...
Okay. It's one of them.
Diana Hayes sending in a 79p super chat. Thank you so much, Diana, for supporting the channel. And she says, can I please have a shout out for Hayley for her birthday trip on the TUI Dreamliner to Puerto Vallarta, which is the Dreamliner on the taxi out there. So we'll make sure we capture that.
Nice.
A massive happy birthday to Hayley, and hope she has a fantastic trip.
Is she flying on her birthday, or is this like a birthday treat, is it? I hope she has an amazing time, though. The Dreamliner is a fantastic aircraft for long-haul flying.
And Jake sending in a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Roll in that train. And Jenny Watts also sending in a £2 super chat saying, keep the train rolling. Thank you very much, Jenny. Hope you're doing well.
You need 5.1 surround sound.
Well, we only record in stereo, so we would not recommend someone buying 5.1 for...
Could you imagine that? You got me and you behind every
As we run round the RVP, we move round people's living rooms.
And the plane goes from left to right. I mean, I suppose you could do that in stereo anyway, couldn't you?
I mean, if they make the right-hand turn and come back up on, then I suppose, isn't it?
Look at them epic sun rays over there, by the way. Look pretty cool. Look kind of weird how they're angled in like different ways.
When me and Jen bought our soundbar, we went into Curry's and I was just listening to them all for about half an hour, just trying to pick the best one. And low-key, the one that I didn't think would be the best actually sounded great. And I think ours it's an LG one, isn't it, Jen? And it sounds really good, ours.
Nice.
And it wasn't the most expensive either.
Yeah, I remember when I went into like an Airbnb when I went to Prague, and they had this tiny soundbar on the TV there, but it was a Bose one.
Yeah.
It was only small. It was like, God, there's Bluetooth speakers bigger than that. And it was like proper, like punchy and like crisp and had like good bass response. And I was like, wow, like this is what it's all about.
To be honest, I'll get you the model number of ours.
Yeah.
Because it's getting on a bit now, so you can probably pick them up really cheap.
Yeah.
And it comes with like a separate subwoofer as well.
Especially for like watching live aviation streams where you've got the rumble of the aircraft and the roar of the engines.
Askew Film on Twitch says they reckon mid to high end TVs won't have speakers soon. You'll have to buy a soundbar. I'm not sure about that, dude.
Yeah, I mean, even like monitors, like PC monitors have them, don't they? But
yeah,
I reckon
maybe they're just going to put potato speakers in.
Yeah, I reckon they'll just get worse and worse. Like, because the TV is also getting thinner as well, so you probably haven't got much space for like decent speakers anyway.
Louise Sylvia Wood sending in a 179 super chat. Thank you very much, Louise, saying I'm joining the train. Thank you, dude.
Thank you, Louise.
Doing well.
Appreciate all the shares on Instagram as well.
And we also had a huge donation coming in from Alan, which we'll read out after this Dreamliner. And that 9-year-old Dreamliner just starting a 5,500 mile flight to Puerto Vallarta.
Nice early rotation as well, considering it's got such a long flight.
Already passing through 2,000 feet. Awesome takeoff. And Alan, let's get some bing bongs in the chat for the £15 super chat coming in from Alan. Thank you so much, mate. That really does help the channel a lot. Saying thank you for the recent gifted membership, fantastic live streams and very professionally presented. Thank you very much, Alan. We're doing our best, mate. We're always trying to make the channel the best it can be, but it's good sometimes, especially on days like today, just to strip it back to basics and just enjoy chatting with you guys as well. But as I say, we are looking for a solution we can use for our multicam. The ones we've seen, unfortunately, do require a bit of investment, so we're not going to rush too much into that. But we're gonna review some options, and multicam will definitely be back very, very soon. And to be honest, the options we've been looking at would also help us with the space streams that we really want to do more of as well. So yeah, it's kind of one of them really. It's one of them.
We've got big plans for them, haven't we?
We have. We really do. Joan Tunnicliffe, again, sending a very generous donation with a £10 super chat for some sellotape. Thank you very much, John. I was only joking about that, but thank you very, very much.
We'll buy the sellotape first, and then we'll think about the multicam.
Yeah. And Matt A350 returning for Twitch Prime for 7 months, saying I'm also a YouTube member now, but I still have a spare Twitch Prime sub I'm not using. Thank you, dude. If anyone else is watching on Twitch, help us hit that sub goal, guys. We do absolutely love Twitch, and I feel a little bit down every time we stream on Twitch because the chat's very slow and we don't see many of you guys. So let's get that Twitch chat popping. Let's check those primes, get involved, and let's give that Twitch chat. What is it? One of them Lucasade tablets.
Lucasade tablet.
Do you remember them in school? My mate David always used to come in with a pack of them.
Lucasade tablet.
Lucasade tablets. So they were like sherbets. You just put them on your tongue, and for about 10 minutes you start going nuts.
Can't say I've ever had one of them.
Don't remember them.
I remember it probably still exists as a Pro Plus. You know, like just straight up caffeine in a tablet.
Oh no.
But yeah, I've never had anything.
Lucasade tablets. Let me Google this. I'll show you what they used to look like.
It's a bit choppy today, though. You can see the camera really blowing around. The windsock can't decide what it wants to do, say Michael. But yeah, exactly. It's blowing left, blowing right. It's just dead gusty today, is the thing.
That is. It's just like pure glucose. That was.
Oh my gosh! I've never seen them before.
Yeah, you just pop them out like they're like sherbet. Welcome, Mehmet. Great to see you in the chat. And Martin with the exclamation mark 4K. Yes, if you do want to watch in 4K, head over to our YouTube channel and get involved in the 4K action.
Paul Brooks, that's a good reference, saying live stream from the moon. Or was it live stream from space, was what we said.
Yeah.
And that kind of almost happened, right?
And massive thanks to Ollie Felton with a £5 super chat, saying, hi guys, thanks for catching my Vueling arrival into Manchester on Sunday. My little brother was watching and he loved it. That's awesome, Ollie. Hope you had a great trip, mate. That came in from Barcelona, did it?
Nice.
Yeah, no, an awesome livery on that Vueling. We do like it.
Yeah, so keeping a close eye on Virgin Orbit regarding future launches, and also potentially a trip down to Spaceport Cornwall.
Yes.
Certainly would have been there to film it if it was in the day, but obviously it was a night launch. It was the first night launch that Virgin Orbit have done. I don't think it really affects much in regards to like the actual mission, but obviously it just means that you can't really see much. The Cosmic Girl did a great job. The 747-400, ex-Virgin Atlantic. Used to be based at Heathrow, that aircraft, so we didn't see much of it up here. I don't think we had any footage of it from its visits to Manchester. But we did catch a lot of the final ever departures from Manchester of them, with the retirement flights, with the wing waves. That was really, really cool, and that was probably like one of the biggest moments in Airliners live history in what is almost 5 years that we've been broadcasting. Fezzer actually found out the exact date that the channel was created. Is it next month, I think? February? Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm sure we may have started the... I was convinced because I remember being at my mum's over Christmas designing the logo.
Was it that Facebook, do you reckon? Or was it Twitch? I'm sure Twitch was first, right?
Twitch was first, but I was designing the logo at my mum's over Christmas, so...
Weird. Maybe you didn't make the account till after Christmas or something. It's a bit of a backwards way to do it, but...
I think I would have made the account first.
Yeah.
I remember looking with Charlie, just trying to find names that weren't already taken. And then we just said, well, why don't we just keep it dead basic and just go for Airliners Live? And we're like, yeah, that actually sounds like really good, like a real natural name, you know what I mean?
I wonder if you can like scroll back on your message history with him or something.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to see what...
Just search it.
What happened.
31st of March 2018, according to YouTube, saying Noah. Interesting. So that's 5 years, isn't it? Approaching 5 years. I think Twitch was made first, though, because
Twitch was first, yeah.
Yeah, Airliners Live used to be exclusively on Twitch.
And then we moved over to Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. And it was about 5 years ago, that.
Let me search for Airliners Live.
How long is the delay on the stream? I'd say about 10 seconds, maybe. Maybe pushing 20, maybe. Slightly more than we used to, because when you're streaming 1080p, you can take the delay right down. But we are using multi-streaming as well as also 4K, so it adds a bit more of a delay. But it's not a big deal because it's only aviation in it. I'm sure that 10-second difference doesn't make a huge difference.
Yeah, I don't think it goes back far enough. The last...
What is Twitch? That's a good question. Twitch is it's a YouTube alternative, but it focuses like almost entirely on live. So although there is pre-recorded stuff on there, it usually just stems from the live. Like the live is the main thing, whereas YouTube obviously is mainly pre-recorded stuff. Where live is only quite recent on YouTube, you know, like in the grand scheme of things. Last couple of years, it's really taken off, so to speak.
There you go. Jen's saying she thinks it was Christmas 2017 when we were at your mum's doing the logo. And then it was New Year 2018 when you went and did the first stream on Twitch.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder why Twitch would get the date wrong. Maybe it's just a bug, I don't know.
Yeah, because Jen, Twitch is saying the channel wasn't created until February.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nice 2XL Aviation 737 on the taxi out from
that's going
Signature
out now.
To Southampton.
I think
Terry Edwards gifting an Airliners Live membership. Thank you, mate.
Is that there is an aircraft going out around about now that has got the Man City team on board?
It'll be this.
Yeah. Is it G-Sword, is it? Whatever it's called. G-Sword. I love the livery on this.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
Oh, that's epic. We're going to see that departing soon. That should just go in the shot soon. Is that the engine starting? That bass? I don't know if you can hear that on the stream. Really deep, like 80 hertz.
Feb sounds about right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Interesting, eh? Maybe you did like just think of the name and stuff and then you made the channel later, maybe.
Yeah, it's that long ago, guys. I can't remember.
I do remember it being winter for that first stream. Was it just you on that first stream? Was Charlie there as well?
No, I think Charlie was there as well.
And there was like 3 viewers.
Yeah, it was hardly any viewers.
Yeah, it was a big grind back then.
I remember there's a clip of us when we hit 50 viewers for the first time, and me and Charlie were like dancing on Southside. It's amazing to look back at that because, like, it's just, I know it's weird, guys, but if we had 50 viewers today, me and you would be so down, wouldn't we?
Yeah, what's happened? Was everyone gone?
And back then, that was like a huge, huge achievement. But yeah, no, it's amazing to see where Airliners Live has come.
Morning, Nabila. Yeah, does anyone know if Man City are playing? Maybe another UK team down south, I assume. But yeah, you really had to grind for viewers. I mean, you still do on Twitch, right? But back then, YouTube live stream wasn't really a thing.
Yeah,
I think they had YouTube Gaming. Do you remember that?
They did. Yeah, it was like a separate entity, wasn't it? At one point,
that might still exist. Well, they tried to make like a Twitch reskin.
Yeah,
and it didn't really happen. It was too weird, man. Like, I didn't really get it. And then Facebook did the same as well. And that probably still exists. But I believe, didn't Facebook buy Mixer, the platform, or did some wonky like exclusivity thing with a lot of the Mixer partners? They're playing Southampton. Oh, there we go. That pretty much makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So we're going to see that depart soon.
So I think we're on single runway ops now, Ali. So earlier on at the very beginning of the stream, we were on dual ops, and here it is on the taxi out. But yeah, after a certain time during the winter, they switch.
G-Sword, the executive 737.
Really nice livery, isn't it?
Yes.
Owen Flemo with a 449 super chat. Thank you, mate. Saying third stream back with this Aer Lingus, and we've got EIEDY operating the Bridgetown flight. Originally, is that? Ah, okay, got you. Nice, Owen. Thanks for the info, mate. We'll keep an eye open for that. Sorry, I had to reread that then. My brain's on a bit of a go slow.
So what is it we got?
So it's usually EIDY, but today it's EDY.
On the
so it's
321.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So it's switched over. And Jane Chu sending in a £5 super chat as well. Thank you very much, Jane. Saying, hi guys, loving the 4K, looks great on the 55-inch TV.
Oh, has everyone got 55 inches these days?
Would appear so. The sun's coming out as well. This might grab a little picture, somewhere.
Yeah, this might look great in the sun here. Let's have a look, folks. Just behind the Premier terminal at the moment. The aircraft actually used the engine test bay there for loading. Maybe just as like a privacy thing. They actually used to just load them right here for the football charters. We never really liked filming them because the privacy and things, but they were there. You could see all the football people, people who play football for a living. But now taxiing out is the 737. Heading off to Southampton. Really tidy little livery on this. Very minimal. It works really well, I think. I love the little flick off the front windows there. What do you think, folks? Looking nice under the soft sunlight on this cold winter's day. Really dark windows as well. I don't know if there's got like a tint on them, maybe. Might just be the light. 2:50 a.m. in California. Wow. That's late at night. Yeah, a couple of people putting that Man City are playing Southampton, so that'll be this particular flight. All the football charters, or most of them, used to use the Avro RJs here at Manchester. The little quad jets.
They were great.
Yeah, under Jota. And sadly, Jota went bust a couple of months ago, which was super sad because they were like the last remaining RJ operator here in the UK.
Oh, Michael, mate, we need to keep an eye out for these and do videos. Michael's just managed to bag Heathrow to Helsinki in business class on a Finnair A350 for 210 quid.
What? Bro.
Mate, that's what we need to be looking out for to make videos. Things like that. How did you find that, mate? Like, what's the best way of finding those prices?
Yeah, or did you use some kind of points to do that? Yeah, that is really cheap for business class. Like, yeah. I'd expect to pay that for the flight, like in economy. I know Feza actually scouted out some of the flights on 350s. If you wanted to fly one, I think Finnair was the best deal because you can just fly from London Heathrow to Helsinki. But I didn't realise business class was so viable. I've never flown like business or anything like that.
Anime saying it's 9:52 in Australia. Welcome, dude. Great to have you with us on the channel.
Morning. 9:52. Oh, at night or in the morning?
PM.
PM. Wow. People be tuning in at loads of different times. I think, you know, for here in the UK, it's good to tune in, and you kind of get like people in the US and Canada waking up as well, tuning in. But people in Australia and New Zealand, like a nice evening show for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey, Brian's on holiday and said I just thought I'd tune in as well. Welcome, Brian. Hope you're having a great holiday, mate.
Was that £200 return? One trip I've been looking at is, speaking of expensive flights, going to Frankfurt for a live stream. Man, that airport to visit from Manchester is not cheap.
It's really not, is it?
No.
We've been looking at that for a while.
Yeah, you're looking at about, when you got luggage as well, just shy of like £400 return. It's like, what is that price?
Michael Singh saying hello from Melbourne. It's currently 9:53 p.m. Very hot day today. Tomorrow is 27 degrees, so that should be a bit nicer for you then, mate.
What is warm weather like?
Hey, Russell. I'm sure you'll still enjoy the stream anyway, mate. Saying I was hoping to have a quiet watch of the new 4K stream, but I've got my 14-month-old grandson distracting me.
Ah.
Enjoy it together, mate. The very last minute decision to try and picture that then, because that was rolling out a lot longer than I thought it would.
Ah.
But if you are just tuning in, a very warm welcome to the midweek show, guys. It's great to have you all with us. Thanks for choosing Airliners Live this morning. And sorry, I asked this earlier on, but I didn't see the responses because I got distracted. Is anybody watching us today for the first time on the midweek show because you found us through the Virgin Orbit stream the other day, guys? Let us know in the chat if you're watching us for the first time following that stream, because there were a few people saying they were going to come and get involved. Peter on Facebook's watching from Sydney, 33 degrees today. Nice, dude, welcome.
Oh my gosh, that temperature.
If you are watching on Facebook, guys, search for Airliners Live on YouTube, where we're streaming in 4K at the moment, so you'll be able to enjoy the stream in high definition as well.
Yeah, I have some friends over in Sydney, and it's just like every single picture they ever send is like glorious weather. It's like here in the UK, you know, we have our summer, but it's not very long. And you'll be lucky to get some nice UV from the sun, you know, a lot of clouds.
Jacob saying, I found you guys on the Sunday show. Welcome, Jacob. Great to have you with us in the community, mate. And Mason Knox saying, you came over. Jodoy come over as well. That's fantastic. Carol Baptiste, good morning to you. Welcome. Andy C says, I'm visiting after seeing your Virgin stream. Great show. Awesome. Great to have you with us, Andy.
Awesome.
And Tom, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. It's very kind of you, mate. Saying, hi guys, enjoyed your Virgin Orbit stream. Next time, can you send Matt down? I'm convinced it would have been better with a real camera. Well, I don't know. I mean, it was that first live stream, wasn't it? It was the first one. There's bound to be a few things going on, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we have got plans as well to integrate a lot of our own bits and bobs in there as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's definitely a new chapter that will be very exciting on the channel.
Emirates A380 is not far away at all. It's actually already on the approach, just over Duckingfield. So that will be next to land here at Manchester. So we'll see it push through the cloud layer very shortly. And on your screens, just on the taxi out there, the EasyJet heading out to Hurghada. 5-year-old Neo, just about to start a 2,500 mile flight.
And a Jet2 737 getting towed, and this is looking like it's going to the test bay. We're probably waiting for it to be freed up with the 2XL aircraft, using it for loading the passengers.
Welcome, Jiraj. Great to have you with us, mate. Tuning in from Edinburgh. I'm on tour with dancers and an orchestra. Normally I say hi from New York, but now hi from Scotland. Welcome, mate. Hope the tour's going well.
That sounds awesome.
We understand how stressful tours and things like that can be. So I hope you're managing to get some time to relax, mate, in between venues.
The wind is picking up, isn't it?
It is.
Jet Drunky Spotter saying, morning guys, watching live from my office desk. Yo,
welcome, dude.
Hope that's all good in your office.
Not come in and one of the legs is missing or anything daft. Lee Malik, thank you, mate. Glad you're enjoying the feed.
British Airways A321neo taxiing out as well. This is a shuttle service taking her back to London Heathrow.
There may be. Actually, I'll let John talk about that. I won't spoil it for him.
Okay.
FAA just grounded all nationwide flights while a computer glitch is sorted out. Really?
In the UK? No.
In the US.
US, sorry. $4K is grand. Hey. Right, I can see an aircraft on approach. Is this?
In western US as a precaution. Oh.
This looks like the King. Yes, it is.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Have a good rest of your day, dude. And Adam Payne says, I started watching this morning after the Virgin Orbit stream. I nearly missed it until I saw your stream in my recommended, says Adam. Yeah, we do need to get better at reminding people and putting posts out. You are right, mate. Yeah, good point. He said I would have missed it if it didn't come up in my recommended.
Make sure you hit the bell icon, though, on below the stream. You hit next to the subscribe button, you got the bell icon. Make sure you set notifications to all, because then you'll get a notification every time we go live. So if it is something bonus like that, or the bonus show we're going to do next week from overseas, you'll get reminded.
Now, I've not personally toured with any famous bands, but I've just been involved with tours because I've worked at a few venues, so our venue has been sort of one of the stops on the tour. So yeah, we've worked with a few pretty cool bands. I think the one me and Andy kind of enjoyed the most was probably Soul to Soul, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
That was a really good gig, that one.
Yeah. And what was it called? Trevor Nelson, the DJ. Here we go. King of the Skies next to arrive here at Manchester Airport's 23 right. A380-800. In a very gusty Manchester. Winds just picked up loads for this.
UB40 was good as well. That was another good one. Mrs. Airliners Live came to that gig. There it is, the Emirates A380 completing a 7.5 hour flight from Dubai. 6 years old, this A380 today. Uniform Charlie on the reg.
Also, there's
nice
TUI
bit of spray on the runway as well.
Look great. TUI Dreamliner on a taxi out as well. Stick around because we're going to see the A380 taxi right past our position here. What will be the best view you can get anywhere in the world of the King of the Skies. There's an EasyJet also lining up on the runway.
Yeah, guys, on Twitch, it's a limitation of restreaming, unfortunately. We're not sending you a 720p feed. We're pushing a 4K feed, but Twitch doesn't support it. And it's, for some reason, instead of transcoding it to 1080, it's decided to push it to 720. We don't know why. But
it's quite a high bitrate though, so it probably still looks pretty.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, we nearly had to drop Twitch altogether. So if you do want to watch in 4K, just head over to the YouTube channel. It's where we recommend you watch if you can, and then obviously you can still chat on Twitch as well.
Nice. Matt saying the Singapore A350 about to push for Houston.
Amazing. We've also got another Virgin Atlantic pinging up on the ground as well from Atlanta. Sorry, not from Atlanta, heading out to Atlanta. Great viewer numbers for a midweek show. It really is, Adrian. Yeah, we're really impressed, mate. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It's great to have you with us.
Appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button as well if you're watching on YouTube. From a little Airbus to a rather big one.
V-Man, no, you can't, I'm afraid. You'd have to start a fresh one over there, dude. YouTube don't give us any options for transferring subs and things like that. We can't even give our mods subs. The mods have to buy their own subs. Great to have you, mate. Mega view. Awesome smell as well.
And a big wave from the captain as well.
Grant Price becoming a brand new Airliners Live VIP. Welcome, Grant.
Yo, welcome.
Great to have you with us in VIP, mate. If you'd like to support Airliners Live and help support the content we create, which is all free for everybody, You can hit the dollar symbol, then click Super Chat to send in a donation, or follow Nightbot's links in the chat to become an Airliners Live VIP, a paying supporter of the channel to help us improve and keep bringing these shows to you guys. ATR 72 in from Dublin.
The Super Jumbo just making that right-hand turn onto stand 12. All rise for the King of the Skies. Must be a fan. Yeah, we find quite a few Emirates pilots watch the stream, as well as pilots from all airlines, to be honest. Even Captain Mark mentions to us every now and then he's flying with a fellow pilot who also watches the stream, is a big fan and whatnot.
Fantastic. And it's EasyJet on the roll in the background heading to Hurghada, but we're going to stick with the 380. As it taxis on to stand 12 here at Manchester. And Graham Hill, returning VIP member for 21 months, crew seat, saying awesome work as always, guys. Many thanks to the Airliners Live team. Thank you very much, Graham. Great to have you with us, mate.
Appreciate it, mate. Thank
you. If you're already a member of Airliners Live, you can gift memberships to the community by hitting the dollar symbol, then clicking gifted memberships if you're watching on a PC or laptop. Or if you're on Android, does anyone want to do the weekly Android check? Is it on Android yet? I don't think it is. Andrew Boyce also returning to Premium Economy membership. Welcome back, Andrew. Thank you, mate.
Welcome.
Don't forget to check them Twitch Primes on Twitch, just as Irish Steve has done, sending in a Twitch Prime for 9 months. Thank you, mate. Yeah,
word on the street is that we know it from YouTube themselves that it's due imminently, the gifting on mobile.
It is.
Didn't you say it's going to be starting on Android and then moving over to...
Yeah, so they were going to push it to Android first, and that was weeks ago they said it was due.
Yeah, so it could be any day now.
Not on Android yet. And they were also introducing gifts, like you don't have to be a member to send gifts.
All right.
That was another thing they were introducing.
Lufthansa A330neo touchdown. Really nice looking aircraft. We've also got the Virgin Atlantic A330 taxiing out as well, so we'll follow that soon. And I think the Singapore should be out soon, so we've got a TUI Dreamliner, Virgin Atlantic A330 and a Singapore A350 all going out, so plenty of heavy action coming up.
Hey Gabs, welcome. Lufthansa in from Munich.
I love the reg. No.
And Amanda White, welcome back for 10 months of Premium Economy membership. Thank you very much for supporting the channel.
Dano.
I was trying to read that a little bit of it, like Dano.
Dano.
British Airways A321neo heading back to London Heathrow on a shuttle service.
Yeah, beautiful aircraft that. On a very beautiful flight down to London Heathrow. If they're on the 27s, they'll have a great view coming into Heathrow. It's really gusty today at Manchester though. There's like very little ambient wind, but then it gusts. You may see it on this stream and hear it. And this looks like another shuttle service coming in. Landed on 23 right. Peter Carroll, hello to you.
Stick around with the channel because we've got some awesome heavy departures. First of which for Cancun is going to be the 787-8 Dreamliner from TUI. And that's followed out by the Virgin Atlantic A330 and 2 Singapore A350-900s, both now pinging up on the ground.
Wow.
So an awesome set of departures coming up. In between them we have some smaller departures from Loganair out to the Isle of Man and the Air France A319 to Paris. And just touching down in from London Heathrow, perfect timing, is the British Airways A320 just on the way in. 20 years old, this aircraft. And Ollie Davies is saying, which side of the fence do you prefer, Boeing or Airbus? I'm going to go with Airbus.
Same, yeah. Obviously, Boeing makes some amazing aircraft, but, you know. Hey, got a double wave from the flight deck.
Awesome.
2 pilots up in the front office. Grease the landing. There's a Singapore A350 in the light. The TUI Dreamliner now starting its takeoff roll.
And Rocket Wolf saying Manchester Airport currently serves over 110 destinations in 42 countries and is served by over 30 airlines. Thank you, mate. Sending the facts in on the Twitch channel. Smooth departure. Yeah, but that's the thing, Mark. Like, everyone loves the 757, but when you asked Airbus or Boeing, you've got to look at the fleet, haven't you? And as a whole, Airbus, I prefer their fleet.
I agree. The 7.5 and the 7.4 are like 2 unbelievable aircrafts.
Yeah.
They win the battle compared to their competitors. I mean, what would you call a 7.5 competitor? An A321, I guess. A bit smaller, but... And yeah, we love the A380s here at Manchester, but 7.4s are much more charming.
And Sylvia on Facebook sending in 50 stars. Thank you very much. Watching from Warrington, waiting for the Singapore flight. Great to have you with us, Sylvia. If you are watching on Facebook, don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Search for Airliners Live, where you can come and watch us in 4K. And you can get involved in the wider community as well. We have a massive community over on YouTube that you can get involved with. And Kevin Field, returning business class member. Thank you very much, Kevin. Welcome back to VIP.
Laura asking, when is the Vancouver shows back? Any day now, really. It's just about the weather.
Yeah, we are waiting for a break in the weather at the moment.
Yeah, because in Vancouver, the when it rains there, it's pretty heavy. So
yeah, we think we get it bad in Manchester, but
yeah, there it's like it's not even worth doing a show.
It's torrential, isn't it?
Yeah, the visibility drops so much you can barely even see the runway. So we're gonna wait for a nice day. Henry's ready to come back. suspect you guys would be happy to give him a nice big reception when he returns. I know he's missed.
I've always been a Boeing guy because that's what I had in X-Plane 11, says Strody. Mate, the very first study level plane I flew was the PMDG 737 in Microsoft Flight Simulator X.
I'm going to take the waterproofing off, by the way, just while you...
Confidence.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon, but I can always put it back on if we need to.
So yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator X, PMDG 737, and a good friend of mine, I've not spoken to in a long time actually, called Glenn, taught me how to fly that plane and spent like the afternoon with me, like teaching me everything, and yeah, it was pretty cool back in the Go Air UK days. If anyone in the chat knows about Go Air UK, get a message in, I'm curious if we got any ex-Go Air UKers in the chat. Used to fly on FS Connect.
This reminds me of when we had pilot Jordan Webb on, and he knew all like people in the chat from like Flight Sim and stuff.
Yeah.
They all recognised him.
And we've just hit 1,000 likes. Thank you very much, everybody.
There we go. Waterproofing removed. Have I just jinxed the stream? We'll find out.
We will see.
It was raining when we went live, so I just threw it on and then it kind of stopped immediately. So, and if you are into Flight Sim, we do a Flight Sim show every Monday evening from 6 p.m. That's hosted by John Fezzer, who is quite the pro when it comes to Flight Sims. He knows a lot about a lot of different aircraft.
Mats Van Bale says, mate, did you used to fly on Go Air UK?
What's going on, by the way? It feels like there's a gap in the departures right now.
There is.
There's like aircraft lined up, ready to go.
There's
queued up, should I say.
Excellent 525 just over Cheadle.
Is that what this...
But I mean, I would have thought he'd have got the air fronts out, but maybe it wasn't ready in time. Gareth Pearce Transport says, I flew with Go Air UK. No way did other people in here used to fly with Go Air UK. The tutorials were amazing, yeah, they were.
What is Go Air UK? I don't even know.
So Go Air UK was a virtual airline back in the day, and it's where me and Charlie met.
What's a virtual airline exactly?
So it's like where you load in your simulator and you download a tracker and you install the tracker into your sim, and it records all your flights. So on the Go Air UK website, you can like book. You have to go in and book a flight, like bid for a flight, go and fly it, and it records it, and it records your landing, the time, the fuel, and everything like that. And then all the virtual airlines were like battling to see who could get the most flights and the most flight hours and stuff like that. And you could also do things which I really loved on Go Air UK, which were the tours as well. So they used to make tours, and someone would make them, and there'd be like a round the world tour or a British coastal tour or something like that, and you have to follow the legs that they put in the tour, and when you've completed it you get a badge on your profile. And we all used to do like a group tour sometimes where we'd all go and do it, or on Christmas Day we'd do like a Christmas group flight. And I remember Glenn was the DJ, so he was in the TeamSpeak like playing all the Christmas tunes. And there was like 12, 15 of us all just flying together up to Lapland or whatever. It was nuts. PIREP system, that was it, Gareth. Yeah, that's what it was called, PIREPs. You had to file your PIREPs, and then someone like Charlie had to go through them and make sure that you hadn't cheated, like you hadn't slooned the aircraft or anything like that. And you had to wait for them to accept your PIREP, and sometimes you'd get notes back about your flight saying next time don't put as much fuel on and this, that, the other.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Jen remembers Go Air UK reunion. I still speak to Rib, actually, Richard Butler. He streams on Twitch.
There we go, the departing aircraft. We're just waiting for this aircraft, which tail looks very similar to a Turkish Airlines without the red.
V80C classic. Put more fuel on, says Mark. And there we go, the Cessna citation. CJ2 just in from Farnborough. And rolling on the runways, the Air France A319 back to Paris. Sapper Chapper, yeah, he mainly streams RP, I think, as well. And Sapper Tapper, I used to be head of the pirate police on Go Air UK. What's your name, mate, if you don't mind putting it in the Twitch chat? Because I don't recognise that username.
Tomorrowland special now taxiing out as well.
Mate, I'd love to get Glenn Jenkin in here. I really, really would. I'd love to have a chat with good old... Let me see if I've got him on Facebook. Let me see if... Yo, Gleno. I'm just going to drop him a message, guys. See if he comes in.
And what looks like a Ryanair 737 coming in. Is that a Max? I think it is. Or it could just be the angle deceiving me.
Mark J, nice, Mark.
No, I don't think it is a Max. I think it's an 800 series. Making a few corrections there on the approach with this gusty conditions at Manchester.
Right, I've messaged him. We'll see if he turns up. He might not even read the message, but man, I've not spoken to Glenn for maybe 6 years. 6 years? Oh gosh, it's got to be more than that. Right now, just touching down in from Bratislava. Duncan and Andrew loving the channel from Melbourne, Australia. Gav12, I think. Oh, so you were a really early guy there.
Wow, looking busy down at the start of the runway. Virgin Atlantic A330 lining up on 2-3 rights, ready for the departure. Plus got the Singapore Airlines A350-900 taxiing out. And that's just behind a fellow Singapore Airlines 2. Back to back.
Take care, Mary. Dog walking, shopping to do. Hopefully be back for the A380 departure. Yep, fingers crossed.
Nice.
And lined up on the runway, we've got the Virgin Atlantic out to Atlanta, and we've also got a TUI Dreamliner for Espargos. Quite a few Dreamliners out today.
Yeah.
And the first of our Singapore A350s is also holding behind the Virgin Atlantic, and Singapore Airlines A350 number 2 is taxiing out, so that'll be number 4 to depart. Awesome little rush of traffic here at Manchester this morning.
Now starting its takeoff roll by the looks of it. It's Virgin Atlantic A330.
Heasley, thank you very much, dude. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of people saying about what's going on in the US. Hopefully they can get that issue fixed soon. But here we go, 330 on the roll. And off it goes. 10 years old, that aircraft, just passing through 2,000 feet, starting a 4,000 mile flight to Atlanta.
I'm in A350 heaven, yeah, for real. It's a shame Virgin don't have theirs, but we'll see that returning soon. The first of the Singapore Airlines A350s about to depart.
Sapper saying, I used to hold Friday night flight night at Go Air UK. I remember that. Mate, all these memories, man, they're coming back. We had a great laugh filming everyone's landings. Brent, the Canadian guy, yeah, he was a laugh, wasn't he? He was really funny.
Both Flying Architect and Laurie saying there's nothing actually going on in the US.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it's just a Chinese whispers.
Well, it's all over Sky News and the BBC and everything.
Was it?
Yeah, it's not just rumours here, it's on the news.
Interesting. Don't believe everything you see. Singapore waiting to depart. That's lined up on 23 right.
And Kevin Field returning to business class membership. Thank you very much, Kevin. And Amy Rose, 10 months of returning membership, saying best money I ever spent. Thank you very much, Amy. It's great to have you as part of the community here on the channel.
Cheers.
And we had a question coming in saying it's great to see what you guys have done building a community channel from something that you love. What would you recommend other people to do if they wanted to do the same? The main thing is just consistency, guys, I would say. Yeah,
find something that you love and maybe some other people might like as well, and then just let your passion of that flourish through maybe live streams or videos or posts or photos, and then just invite people to join in, like to watch along or to watch your videos, and then find a way to kind of bring the community together. So through like Discord or through in live streaming, you got the chat, Facebook pages.
Okay, so what's actually happening in the US is a NOTAM update system. So any new NOTAMs that are published at the moment are not being published, so you have to ring the FAA to update the NOTAMs. But all the existing NOTAMs are still fine, and there's no impact, so the news is just blowing things out of proportion. Okay.
The news blowing things out of proportion?
No way, guys.
Never seen that before. Here we go, Singapore Airlines rolling.
Hillary 69 tuning in from Switzerland, welcome. Awesome A350-900 heading out to Houston. Well, welcome to the Airliners Live midweek show. Hope you're all enjoying the broadcast, guys. And welcome to anybody who is new in the channel. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you can. Really helps the channel a lot. We're over 2,500 viewers, 2,700 viewers on the old YouTube at the moment, which is unbelievable for a midweek show for us, so thank you everybody.
That's massive for a midweek. Massive. That's about over 1,000 more than we usually have.
Make78 saying hello, fellow AvGeeks. Welcome to you.
Oh, guys, as well, on the ground at the moment, Turkish Airlines have sent a 777 today, which previously, like radar apps have bugged out sometimes, said that, you know, they're going to send a triple and it's usually just a 330 or a 321. So last night I seen that and I was like, oh, I should have bug. And they actually sent one. So it's like the boy who cried wolf situation.
Yeah.
But no, there's actually Turkish Airlines 777, which I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen at Manchester. Maybe once or twice. I don't know if we ever caught one on stream. But yeah, because I remember over COVID and stuff, the Turkish Airlines were big on cargo. We got the Brussels special. And as a result, you know, they were sending wide bodies to facilitate cargo demand. Up like a rocket, really high up. Brussels Airlines A320 with the Tomorrowland special. But next out, Singapore's A350-900 number 2, heading direct to Singapore. Another Singapore, yes indeed, they have 2 routes from Manchester. There's usually a bit of separation between the 2 departures, but this has meant that I think one was running late today. With it being a slightly longer flight, you do see the aircraft uses a bit more runway.
Still sounds great. Blasting past us as another awesome sounding aircraft is just about to touch down. Flybe -8 in from Newquay.
Spaceport Cornwall.
If you did miss our coverage of Virgin Orbit, make sure you head back and check the stream out on our YouTube channel. It was extremely popular with the community. We really enjoyed doing that.
We did. Winds gusting all around the airfield, as you can hear there. Beautiful purple of the Flybe -8. Flybe 2.0.
Great to see the full livery on this one today.
Yeah, Quite often, just sent the plain white one, haven't they?
Yeah, they have been doing recently.
And the TUI Dreamliner is now lining up on the runway.
Change in tone there of the number 1 engine being shut down for taxi, which is common for the Dash 8s. Fuel saving measure. And rolling on the runway, heading out to Espargos, TUI Dreamliner.
Huge wing flex there. Composite wing design on the Dreamliner makes them wings flex so much. I think at their limit they could do about 7.5 meters of flex at the tip there, which is pretty nuts. But it's a very new age super airliner, the Dreamliner. And you see plenty of them here at Manchester with TUI. A couple of other airlines operate them as well. Even Turkish Airlines, actually. Like Qatar and Etihad also operate them at Manchester. And Gulf Air as well, which I caught this morning. So prior to the show starting today, I actually went over to Southside to record some departures. I put a little photo up on the VIP lounge. And... so some really good departures. The A380 was in the Kingu scheme, the Journey to the Future. So that was really good to catch, and that was in the sunlight in the morning, rising sun. Looked amazing. Also called the Gulf Air and the Qatar as well going out. And I know Laurie M's in the chat. I caught the Etihad Dreamliner. Now, the Etihad Dreamliner, looking back at radar, it's been late most mornings. 4 out of 5 times it's pretty late, usually about half an hour late. So by then the sun would have risen, so it would have been a glorious shot. Maybe even more often than that, to be honest. Maybe like 7 out of 8 times, quite literally. So this morning I was super hyped, got there, and it was pushing back 5 minutes before its scheduled departure time. So rip. So it went out a bit early, but we moved. It was pretty dark, but I still caught it. In fact, it was very dark. The shutter speed was like 1/25th and a very high ISO. But
get your panel.
Yeah, that's it. It was a glorious livery though. The Dreamliner. It's probably my favourite. Maybe in contention with the Man City special.
I was going to say, forgetting the football side of things, the Man City special looks the best in my opinion. The colours. Yeah.
What do you guys in the chat think? Do you guys really like the Etihad scheme? Have you got a favourite that they do? And they also do the retro scheme as well on the triples, which I don't even think it's called a retro. It's kind of similar to Kuwait, where I don't think they call it a retro. It's just like the classic colours. Yeah. Or similar to like Iceland Air, how they'll have the new scheme and the old one.
Nabila, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. That's very kind of you, saying you guys welcome new followers and forget the old followers. Very sad. I don't believe so, Nabila. I think we talk to you quite a lot if you're talking about yourself there. I don't think that's... I should have read that before I read that out. I don't think that's true, Nabila. If it is, I apologise, but I don't believe so. And Eddie Pyle, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, saying, great guys, enjoy your day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we try our best to read every message. I mean, Martin is just glued to the chat.
I'm literally just staring at the chat screen here, guys. Yeah, I would say we probably read your name out quite a lot, Nabila. I'd say, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't forget, there's 3,500 on the Sunday shows. On today, we've got 2,700 people on YouTube. We've got a few hundred people watching on Twitch. I'm watching a Facebook chat as well. It's really not personal, guys, if we miss your message.
Yeah, and I like it to be a balance. So I also don't want it just to be, because there are some streamers out there who, especially people who are new into it, they'll just watch the chat and then rely on the chat to make conversation. Whereas I think there's a bit of both. You know, me and Martin talk to each other. Maybe we talk about the planes, the aviation action, personal stories and stuff. So it's a nice balance where we're not just reading the chat. So if we do miss messages, it's never intentional. It's just like a nice balance.
It's not a personal thing, guys. Try not to take it personally if we miss your message. Colin Southam, brand new premium economy member. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Welcome to VIP.
Wow, thank you. Loads of new VIPs signing up today. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate you guys being here. Huge support on the channel as of late. We've also got the merch store as well. We like to mention that at least once a show. Our merch store, where we can buy Airliners Live merch straight from the Airliners Live offices, where we pack everything and we store everything. We have all the clothes there. The clothes are all a really premium quality, premium material, and they're built to last as well. So like the hoodies, for example, I'm wearing mine right now. They're super warm, super soft, super nice, and great designs as well. But in stock we have the key rings, which are like a metal enamel with the colours on there, with a leather back as well, great. And also the luggage tags, which have been selling really well. They might actually run out of stock soon, if I'm honest, because they're...
Yeah, I've been flying out. People have been buying loads of them.
Yeah, so the luggage tags, again, they're big metal luggage tag, really durable, big bright logo on there as well, and a leather strap on as well, so it's going to be very secure on whatever luggage or camera bag or backpack you want to put them on.
Yeah.
And if you are looking to attend the task fair as well, which is next week on the 25th of February, on the Saturday, which is we'll have a stand here at the Runway Visitor Park selling our merch, but also we'll treat it as a community meetup. Definitely wear any merchandise you have. So if you've got the beanie or the cap or a hoodie, just wear it so we can spot you guys, and we can give you a wave, and other community members can spot you, and So yeah, shop.airlinerslive.com is the website. Go and have a look anyway. It's nice just to have a little browse and see if there's anything that takes your fancy.
Yeah, go and have a look. Steve T said, you missed mine and you're both very naughty. Yeah, if we miss any donations, please remind me in the chat.
Yep.
Because, as I say, we just miss things. But yeah, as... who said that a second ago? Sean said that. Treat the chat as like a chat room for you guys to get involved, talk to each other, things like that. And obviously me and Andy are grabbing messages from the chat as and when we can. It would be impossible for us to read out every single message. It really, really would. Yeah. But apologies, like I say, if you do feel we've missed a lot of your messages, it's really not intentional. It's just one of those things. But next to land here at Manchester, in from Milan, is the Ryanair 737 MAX 8, and that left Milan about 1 hour 15 minutes ago, and that's being followed in by the Pegasus 737 in from Istanbul.
A380 wingspan 79.8 meters.
Really?
Wow, it's nuts. And as Captain Mark was saying on the stream the other week, the A380 actually was built for this particular version, so the A380-800, which is the only version available, to be the smallest, and the wingspan was actually to facilitate bigger fuselages, so 2 models above that, so a 900 series and a 1000 series. They never happened. I mean, I think the plane ended up being big enough as it is, as a 800 series. But bear in mind, these engines, the tail and the wingspan, all built to take a much larger aircraft. which is bananas. But that never happened, and you know, a lot of people do say like the A380 came a little bit too late for to the party with jumbo jets. You know, by then, you know, the 747 had been around for donkey's years, and maybe was a little bit too late to the party. And these days, obviously, we don't even see them in production anymore.
Paul saying, if the new VIPs come from the rocket stream, I'm not sure, but we've definitely had quite a few VIPs signing up today. Really, really appreciative of all you guys supporting the channel.
Yeah, the tail as well. And when the 380 taxis past you, the tail just like towers over you. It is like an entire block of flats taxiing past. It's crazy. Like, it's hard to like visualize that on a stream, on a video. You have to be there in person to really witness it.
And are we free for free on this Qatar triple, being the all-white scheme?
I think it is, yeah. I did check that before I left this morning. They might do, yeah.
Number 4 to land.
Yeah, imagine if they did go back and make it. I mean, demand for the A380 hasn't dropped off as much as people thought it would, especially coming out of COVID. You know, a lot of airlines back to running theirs. I think it's only like Etihad who is still yet to return theirs, which I believe they have announced they will be. I mean, even Lufthansa are returning the A340-600s. That's been announced as well. Like, so it's really exciting times for big airliners.
Definitely.
You know, we were all very sad when the 74s went, but I mean, they still exist in Lufthansa's fleet.
And Derek on Facebook saying, just created an account. Love your stream, guys. Thanks. What, over on YouTube, Derek? That's awesome, mate. Great to have you with us. Anyone watching on Facebook, we had Stephen Unsworth actually send 50 stars on Facebook. Thank you very much, Stephen. And if you are watching on Facebook, please head over to YouTube and come and watch us in 4K.
Yeah, how high is the tail on the A380 from the ground? I don't know if these measurements are like the actual size of it or the height from the ground. I don't know. Yeah, Ryanair 737 MAX 8200, or just an 8200 as Ryanair call it. Now, with all these gusting winds, I mean, you can see quite a lot of corrections being added to keep the aircraft level. We find that the Maxes, though, handle winds quite well compared to the 800 series.
Yeah, they really do. It's just they just seem to just come in so much smoother, don't they?
Oh, hello.
There it is.
Photo bomb from a wide body.
And that's the Bridgetown service, Aer Lingus A330.
Lovely crossover shot there. Ryanair really putting in the corrections, though, to keep it on track for the arrival.
And Anthony Bates says, thanks so much for this channel, guys. I've really enjoyed your airtime during my rehab for heart surgery. Hey, Anthony, I hope you're well on the mend now, mate, and it's great to have you in the community.
What a huge surgery to have, yeah. Hope all is well. I hope we provided some entertainment.
No, sorry, Steve. I'm paranoid now, Steve.
Ryanair 8200. I had the pleasure of flying on my first ever flight on one of these a couple of weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago. 3, maybe.
And Mene Fossey with the 99 stars. Thank you very much, Mene.
Thank you. You can really see the nose gear is quite a bit higher than the 800 series. Giving that extra bit of clearance for the much larger LEAP 1B engines. And also them split scimitar winglets as well. Look really smart on the Ryanair, I think. Just little touches that make it very photogenic.
Lee Bracewell sending in a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Lee, for supporting the channel today, saying Happy New Year all. Welcome, dude. Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year, Lee. And Flemmer was telling us how the original design of the Ryanair split winglet didn't have the yellow on the underside like that. So it wasn't until later they actually went back and added that. And some of them still do have just all blue. But I think the yellow looks really nice.
Hey, Mark, I will do, mate. If Glenn gets in touch, I'll make sure I say hello from you, mate. Thanks for tuning in today as well. Great catching up on the old memories as well, Mark. Appreciate it. Hope to see you again, dude.
Matt saying the Turkish triple just pushed back.
It did.
Nice.
It did.
Man, Turkish just treat us with so many different airframes.
Yeah, we've had the Dreamliner, 330. They've even sent 7.3s in, haven't they, a couple of times?
Yeah, when they did the Dalaman service, was it? Or Antalya? One of the two. They'd send like A320, like classic A321s. Like, so many different planes. And yeah, the triple.
Hey, Lee, whenever you can, mate, it's massively appreciated. Absolutely fantastic. Great to have you, mate.
Speaking of Turkish 737s, we've got a Pegasus 73 coming in.
How old's this one today? 6 years old. In from Istanbul.
Doesn't look too old from here. Usually they look a bit tired, these aircraft.
Yeah, it's mainly the paint, isn't it?
Yeah, you see the tail there. A little bit wobbly on a short final approach there. I just don't think like that colour paint lasts, does it?
No.
On the tail there, it's usually a lot more yellow. But they are a low-cost airline, so you've got to cut costs somewhere.
It's weird how all of them seem to have faded like that, though.
A bit like TUI with the Dreamliners.
Yeah.
A close-up of the tail there. Yeah, you can see. Probably doesn't cut through as clear on the stream, but it is pretty faded.
Ash says, amazing to see the stream in 4K. Watching on my big TV at home on the Sunshine Coast in Australia. Thanks for the entertainment. Hey, Ash, a very warm welcome to you.
Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good evening. Cooling down after a hot day, I'm sure.
Yeah. Peaks tuning in from Hull, welcome. And we've got the Norwegian next to land, and following that is the Qatar triple, which is in the all-white scheme again today.
Yeah, Julie's saying that Turkey is a very popular, cheap destination. It really is. For us Brits, it's one of the quintessential summer holidays. But we can really see the wind, though, playing a part on these arrivals.
And a Norwegian 73 in from Oslo.
Andre Bjerg, is that how you pronounce that? Norwegian writer. Featured on the tail. And it looks like the Aer Lingus A330 is going to be next out.
Yeah, it's lining straight up, isn't it? We're going to get that out before the Qatar.
Probably one of the loudest aircraft you'll get here in Manchester. The A330 with the CF6 engines. Crank your volumes up for this.
It'd be funny to see us featured on a plane sail.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh, here we go, look. Turkish Airlines 777.
Mega, getting efficient.
And wait, what's this? Another triple. Qatar Airways 777 as well. Look at that, the double shot. Wow. Planes everywhere here at the moment. Boeing Central, right? I will say the Turkish Airlines livery on the triple, that works really well. That's probably one of my favourites of the Turkish fleet. That looks really smart. Big red tail on the triple. Anyway, let's catch this. Arrival. Qatar Airways 777, 300 ER.
Just managed to bag that before the Norwegian photobomb there.
The white-bodied Qatar triple. Ex-Virgin Australia, I believe, is the reason for this special livery, so to speak. I love it.
Yeah, it suits it, doesn't it?
What do you guys think of the chat of the all-white Qatar triple? Usually they have a grey to the fuselage.
Diana says we're just driving to Manchester from Cheshire and the 330 just flew over our heads.
Wow.
That was mega. Lana tuning in from Maine, USA. Welcome.
Wow, welcome. I bet it's cold up there.
Rocket Wolf saying it's so white. Yeah, it is. Welcome, top fella.
Welcome. A big fan of your YouTube channel, dude.
Great to have you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in today.
A lot of yays in the chat for the white Qatar, the triple F. GE90 monsters.
I don't know, Lee. I've not seen it, mate. Not seen it. I'd have to have a look.
Very cold, 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that sounds cold. What's that in Celsius?
No, we're not on a new camera. We're just at a much higher resolution, so we're streaming in 4K now, dude.
Yes. Yeah, we've had this camera for a few years now.
Saudi a special livery 20 minutes away. Cheers, man.
Awesome. Oh, that shot. Wow.
Mate, the bass coming out of that engine.
Yeah.
Sounded great.
That was nuts.
Mike loving the 4K. Cheers, Mike. And if you're enjoying the stream today, guys, smash that like button for us. Or if you want to support the channel, you can send in a donation by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking Super Chat. It helps cover the costs of these streams and the equipment upgrades. Really does help a lot. If you want to become a regular supporter of the channel, you can become a VIP by clicking the VIP links in the chat from Nightbot, or by clicking the dollar symbol and clicking VIP membership by dollar symbol and clicking join. Sorry. And finally, you can gift memberships to the community as well by clicking the dollar symbol and clicking gifted memberships. All go towards helping the channel a lot. If you're watching on Twitch, you know what to do as well. Check those primes. Nice, architect.
I'm excited to get home and watch the stream back in glorious 4K
on the new TV.
Oh yes, I'm so hyped. Of course, the first thing I watched was an Airliners live stream. It's like, yeah, let's see how this actually looks, shall we?
We keep saying we need to get a TV for the office, don't we, so we can have people's streams on while we're working.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Carl Crawford, thank you very much for the £1 super chat, mate, supporting the channel. Thank you, dude. Oh, wow, Bin Air's on the way in, 2,500 feet. Nice, these sound great.
Oh, is that the
Metroliners? Metroliner.
Nice. Yeah, they're great then, so loud. What a treat.
Coming in from somewhere called Albert in France.
Huh.
And this Saudi special that's on the way in from Jeddah is in the Riyadh special scheme, colourful scheme. And Mike up on the mound saying the rain's coming back again.
Oh no.
David saying, I thought the Airliners live coverage of the space launch was great. What do you guys think? I mean, it was their first stream, David. It was the very first stream, wasn't it? So
yeah,
there'll be teething problems and things, but we enjoyed it. We did enjoy it.
Yep.
And it's just great to see it in the UK as well.
Speaking from experience, when you do streams, especially when you're new to it, things crop up that you'd never imagine, that could go wrong, and you're still seeing it in our stream. Every now and then something will break that we just never imagined would break. Tracy Carling, thank you very much for the 449 super chat. That really helps. Thanks very much for supporting the channel today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, another aircraft on approach. Is this the Metroliner?
It is.
So it looks like it. Now, if you've never seen one of these guys, turn your volumes up for this because they sound great.
And Harry Williams saying, not a lot, but help yourselves to coffee, fellas, with a 179 super chat. Harry, do not worry at all, mate. I don't want anyone to donate more than they can afford. If you imagine if 2,000 people in the chat put 179 in, mate, there you go. It'd build up quite nicely, wouldn't it? So we really appreciate all the donations. Thank you very much, Harry.
If that happened, we could just buy the multicam.
We could, yeah.
Upgrade.
if everyone in the chat right now put a quid in, when we get home, we'd be able to buy the multicam upgrade.
That is true, actually.
So that goes to show.
Yeah.
that every little really does help, guys. So thank you very much. No matter what it is that your donation is, it honestly does really help the channel. And Barra Heiss, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Really appreciate that as well. Because here on Airliners Live, all of our shows are completely free. We don't charge you for abroad shows. We don't charge you for members-only chat. We don't charge you for early access to videos. So everything we do just relies on you guys supporting the channel, which you really do. You really do support the channel a lot. So thank you very much, everyone.
Eesh, big sink there in the altitude. But pretty smooth touchdown in the end.
These sound great. We're going to turn the audio up for this, guys.
Yeah, get your sound bars turned up.
What a cool plane, eh?
Yes.
Metroliner.
More of that, please.
Yes, please. Triple on the roll. Here we go. Laurie M with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Laurie. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, Laurie. Appreciate it. From a tiny plane to a massive plane.
Well, that's the way to do it.
A little bit more extravagant than the usual A321neo, isn't it?
It is.
Do bin air collect your recycle. Is an interesting name. I'm sure that's probably in another language means something else. Ryanair 737-800 next. To touch down on 23 right. No, it is a bit of a trash name in it.
But Bin Air are an ad hoc freight carrier based out of Germany. Founded in 1996, they've got 5 Metroliners in the fleet.
Ooh, full power on the reverse thrusters there.
And Bin Air themselves have had a bit of a rocky past. In 2011, they were warned to improve their safety, or the EU no-fly blacklist would come into effect for them. For a short period of 2018, they actually lost their certificate, and in 2020, they regained the license again.
Oh, wow. we go. A lot of aircraft with pretty steep climbs today.
Yeah, the Lufthansa heading back to Munich, A330neo. And Jordan sending in a 199 super chat saying loving the triples this afternoon. Yeah, it's been a nice treat, hasn't it? Catching a few triples. We've also got another Virgin Atlantic A330 heading out to Bridgetown. Just currently on the taxi out. We'll be seeing that in a minute.
Oh, yeah, Simon saying just awesome camera work. Thank you. Always strive for a nice smooth camera. I kind of find it a bit like off-putting when you're watching an aviation live stream and the camera's all over the place. I find it hard to watch. But I'm not perfect.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of practice. And keeping your eye in as well. If you have a bit of a break, come back a bit rusty. And holding short down at Juliet 1 is the British Airways shuttle service down to London Heathrow, operating the 20-year-old A320 we saw arrive earlier on. It's quite a quick turnaround for that one. And we've also got the Embraer Phenom from NetJets heading out to Chambry, currently on the taxi out as well. And how do people know when a plane is on the ILS? Well, it's usually when it's lined up with the runway, Tony. You can usually intercept the ILS from like 15 miles away, but there'll be you can usually tell because they'll be pretty much perfectly lined up with the runway. And next to land is the EasyJet in from Innsbruck. Left 1 hour 50 minutes ago.
Beautiful destination, Innsbruck.
And just establishing on the localizer over Hyde is the Saudi Special in the Riyadh scheme. So that'll be next to land after this EasyJet. So no doubt we'll slot in a couple of departures before then. Nah, David, we don't pretend to be industry professionals in any sense. Our streams here at Manchester are a lot more, a lot less technically demanding than a stream that they would have been putting on over there. And John Bowden, welcome back, returning Executive Club member.
Whoa.
Massive Airliners Live membership. Thank you so much, John. Welcome to Executive Club.
Yeah, welcome back.
Our highest level of support here on the channel.
It's great to meet you, John, a couple of months ago as well. I remember you took a little visit to the Airliners Live studio here. Welcome back, though.
Thank you, mate.
Is that what's on the taxi out there? Is that 330?
Yep, it's a Virgin Atlantic heading out for Bridgetown.
Big wave from the flight deck there. Tango on the reg. I wonder if this flies to the Isle of Man. Hey,
I was thinking that.
Anyone get that reference? Really windy. What is going on? The whole tower's shaking.
And guys, let's stop spamming the chat with the news in the US. It's being posted about every third message at the moment.
Yeah.
We get it. There's things going on in the US. A lot of it is not very accurate, what's being reported, guys. So
Yeah.
we understand it's happening, but yeah, let's just see what happens. Please. Saudi at 2,500 feet. Roger Dodger. Just over Stockport. And Alison, thank you very much for the £2 super chat supporting the channel today. Saying towards the new equipment. Great stream as always. Thank you very much, Alison. We'll definitely get that put towards the multi-cam gear.
Thank you,
very
Alison.
much.
What is flying overhead? So loud. Like a triple or something.
It was a Swiss A330 from Geneva to New York.
Whoa. Oh my god. The tablet's blown around. Oh, we got an arrival though. Saudi up. In the special scheme. Coming in next.
Yeah, I think, Kirsty, it's somewhat to do with the Earth's magnetic field, I think, that causes the runway headings to change over time. I'm sure there'll be someone in the chat who knows a lot more about it than me, but yeah, every now and again a runway may change from like 2-3 to, I don't know,
2-4.
I can't imagine it do a big change like that very quickly, but
The rain's starting to fall as well, so I may need to put the waterproofing back on. Bit of a wobbly arrival there. And the Riyadh special, of course.
And Isabel and Dave sending in a £10 super chat. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel today.
Oh, very kind of you guys. Cheers. Vicky saying, what does 23 and 05 mean? Is it just a direction? Yeah, so it's like compass heading.
Compass heading, yeah, based on north. So yeah, 230 would be the heading,
Yeah.
of the runway we're using today.
Yep. Yeah, so the name itself, in the name, it has the info the pilots need to know which direction the runway is, compass-wise. Something on the runway there, the sweep has come up to clean up. They just did a little loop here. Maybe someone reported something on the runway. Whoa, what is that?
Straight up, isn't it? That's that Fennon.
It's Virgin Orbit aircraft.
Don't mess about, did it?
Did I that take off the runway or the helipad? Got the Virgin Atlantic A330. Looks like it's about to line up on 23 right as well. G-swept. Yeah. Let's see that special scheme on a Saudia. It's nice of them to send a couple of special liveries into Manchester here and there.
The Virgin Atlantic A330 is lining up as well, so that'll be heading out very shortly.
Captain Mark just put in the chat the compass track for the two runways is 232 and 052. So of course they just round it to the nearest kind of whole number for 2 digits. Another Virgin Atlantic A330 blasting off. I'm always sceptical when people start putting Fezzer emotes in the chat.
Where is he?
Yeah. Will he be awake yet? There's that Ryanair Max that we've seen come in earlier just on stand on Terminal 3. Let's have an A380 update because this is due out in just over half an hour time. Aircraft still fully in the works in regards to the turnaround. You see all the luggage getting loaded and the cargo. The catering trucks are done.
And on the way in from Amsterdam, we have the KLM 73, which is just turning into the ILS now.
Martin, did you sort of Fezzer's Bing Bong?
He just had the wrong profile selected, I think. And Fezzer likes to make a big deal out of stuff like that, but ladies and gents, he was in the call when we changed the profile. So it wasn't a surprise to him. He likes to pretend it's all our fault, but he was in the call when it happened. So don't believe... Fezzer's like Sky News. Don't believe everything he tells you.
Take it with a pinch of salt. You can be a bit dramatic, can't you?
Yeah.
Like when we had the last show of the year, and then Matt put, I might come down and say hello. And then Fez went, why wasn't I invited? It's like, what? Where was my invite? It's like, what, just to a regular show?
Just back from Barton, very quiet. It is, Ian, isn't it, at the moment? Yeah, we've been looking forward to getting back to Barton and doing some shows, but it's just it's not picking up. It's just because of the time of the year, I think.
Yeah, it is the middle of winter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of them where I think Barton's for us is definitely like a summer special location. And I kind of felt like last year we didn't really get much time for it, which was a shame.
Yeah. It definitely flourishes in the summer. It gets really busy. Maybe if we have like a nice warm spring as well.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I know around March, my birthday last year, it was really hot.
Knee invite for Fezza. What are they doing to that rudder? The rudder won't have any pressure on hydraulics at the moment, so it's just free to get blown around by the wind. It's obviously the wind direction.
Wind just blowing it over to whatever way it goes.
Yeah,
The same will happen on the engines as well. If they have the engines in the wind, they'll be windmilling. You'll see them spinning.
Noticed that a lot on Cosmic Girl, didn't we, with the with the 747 at Newquay, was windmilling the engines a lot.
I'm definitely flying. Oh, you're going to fly over, are you, Dave?
Yeah, see if we can fly over for the task fair. That'd be pretty cool.
Imagine that. That'd be a good vlog, wouldn't it?
It would. Not landed at Manchester, but Barton would be pretty cool. I don't think it's that expensive at all.
Olivia Brooks says, would love a show out of Barton. I've just completed my PPL there. Wow, that's awesome.
Yo, well done.
Nice one. Olivia, if you want to come over and join our full community, just search for Airliners Live on YouTube. You're watching on Facebook at the moment, and most of our community is on YouTube. There's a few thousand on there, so just search for Airliners Live. And come and get involved, because our office is based at Barton as well. So if you're a regular there, it'd be great to keep up with when you're flying, and maybe we might be doing a show when you're flying out at some point. That'd be pretty cool.
Yes.
Raven PC-12, nice. I love this aircraft. Is on the way in, 22 minutes away from Southampton. Cheers, Matt.
Nice. Hype to see that.
And it's getting to the point where I may leave you with Brownbill and go and snipe me and Brownie a breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
It's nearly getting there, guys.
I'm down.
I'm down. I'm 100% down. I was down about an hour ago.
Yeah, I was up pretty early this morning. You know, I didn't get to sleep till quite late, to be fair, because I was messing around with that TV.
Yeah.
And I was up at like 6.
So you were just testing everything, trying to see all the pixels blinking about 30 times.
Going through all the menus and just like tweaking everything. Like, oh,
am I getting the Ultra HD? Checking the quality settings about 19 times to make sure YouTube hasn't debated you.
Changing the saturation and the brightness and all sorts. I mean, for me, I don't know about you, but I like the TV being dark in the evening, you know, because like it's better on your eyes and it stimulates melatonin more, like helps you fall asleep. So I like doing that, like making it nice and warm.
Henry Weston's does that.
Yeah, okay, I could just do that. But this TV has like, I've never had this before on a TV. It has like a dynamic mode which like adjusts based on the brightness of the room. Like that's pretty cool. Like I've never had a TV that's like relatively new.
Yeah,
it has all these mad features. So yeah, and then I've moved the existing TV into the bedroom so I can watch like Netflix before falling asleep. Because for me, it's annoying like when you watch TV late in the evening, late at night before bed, and then you got to get up and then you got to do all the routine stuff to go to bed. It'd be nice to do all that and then be already in bed, wrapped up, watching some TV. Really moving up in the world, aren't they?
John's on a beef and onion sandwich. Mate, the beef and onion sandwich from Barton's Cafe.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't it good, that?
Yeah, that was good.
With chips.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that it's like a little bar and grill, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Barton. Guys, if you're there, go and try it out. It's not even...
Yeah.
It's pretty reasonably priced.
It's messy, though. It's a messy sandwich. I'm going to warn you straight away, it's a messy sandwich, but it is one of them where it's like... You just got to do it.
Yeah.
You just got to do it.
It's cool in there as well. Like, it's pretty nice little place. It's a little hidden gem. I forget the name of it. Something Bar and Grill. Smooth touchdown from the KLM arriving here at Manchester. The bluest thing you'll see in the sky.
Captain Quinn's just flying from London to Atlanta in the sim. Nice,
Wow.
dude. Hope you have a great flight. What aircraft are you flying?
Big flight, that. You got the KLM. Is that going to exit here?
It has to.
Yes, it is. Nice.
Welcome, Peter. Thanks for tuning in. Fresh tomatoes or tin tomatoes? How about no tomatoes? Sorry. I don't mind them in a bolognese or something like that, but don't just slap one on the plate. Not about that. .069 on Twitch says, I'm doing my microlight trial flight from Barton at the end of Feb. Nice.
They look nuts, them things.
Not sure about that, Ian. It should definitely be showing 4K for you, mate. Maybe take it from auto into advanced and select 4K.
Yeah. Yep, we're definitely streaming in 4K today.
Anthony, is that how you eat them? Tin tomato with an OXO cube mixed in. And you just eat them like that?
Oh, what on earth?
Get out of it, Anthony.
What is that?
Way. Don't be doing that.
What, but why, though, is the question?
Don't be doing that.
Why?
There's no need for that.
And also, how did you think of that? Just sat there munching a tin like by yourself, and you know what would go well with this? An OXO cube. Or did you accidentally drop one in? You just mushed it in there. Oh, it tastes quite good.
That's quite good, this actually.
Well, we had that food confessions thing a couple of months ago, whatever, on the stream. There was some bizarre ones, wasn't there?
Right, I'm going to BRB, guys. I'm going to cafe. BRB.
I wish
Usual brownie.
Yeah, go on. I wish I had like a food confession that was a bit like rude, but I don't. I really don't. I like beans cold. I mean, why? Why do you do these things? Like baked beans, you mean? Alright, we'll keep an eye on the A380 though, because that should be going out, yeah, like I said, about half an hour's time. Probably wrap the show up there. Good day, James here from Thailand. I'll be travelling for the first time to London Heathrow on the way back from LAX. Great show. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. Yeah, you've set Martin's hunger off now. He's had to run. Can I get a wave on camera? Yeah, go on. Go on then. There's a plane spotting Mike rocking the Airliners Live beanie and looking smart as well. I think he's doing his own little live stream, I think. Plane spotting Mike live. I think he's in the chat as well. Look at that beanie. Looks fresh, doesn't it? I've got mine on too. Water resistant, by the way. I've had mine on all morning. I got to the airport about 7:30 this morning. Probably a bit earlier, about 7:20. And I've been here since. Doing filming this morning over there. I brought the gear with me to do a live stream from there, but I wasn't really there long enough. I mean, you know, I caught the minty Dreamliner at like 7:45, and there wasn't really anything till the Qatar and then the Emirates, and then that was kind of it. So, and the Gulf there as well. So I didn't think it would warrant a full live stream. I figured we might as well just wait till we go live here at the RVP. Ryanair Max now undergoing its pushback over at Terminal 3. Do the big whale dance. Yeah, I remember that. Wonky camera, Andy. Is a wonky. Yeah, feel free to mention if I'm looking a bit wonky. I mean, it looks alright to me. I'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Cheers, though. I got cookies. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Over in, is it Iowa, I think? Very chilly Iowa. Yeah, the beanies are 10 out of 10. I will strongly vouch all day long for them. Because I live in mine when I'm out of the house. Mainly because my hair hasn't grown back properly still. Guys, never shave. I mean, it was for charity, okay, fair enough. But, yeah, it wasn't fun. Shaving my hair off. And Martin did the same, and Fezza, but them two kind of suited it, okay? I did not. Go in the VIP lounge and have a look. It is awful on me. Awful. Because the problem with me is my hair grows in like weird proportions. Like the sides and back grow faster than the top, so it looks like a clown. So for the next few weeks, I just looked awful. But I'm glad we managed to raise so much on the channel. We obviously raised about, gosh, what, like £18,000. The community raised for the Christie Cancer Research and Care Centre here in Manchester. Where's Martin? He's just nipped off for a quick minute. Nathan said I shaved my hair during lockdown. Worst decisions I've made in my life. Really, Nathan? Yeah, I got on the whole cutting my own hair hype. I got like semi-good at it. I'd say like 50% of like an actual barber's quality. But it still was pretty gash. At the time, I remember looking at it and being like, wow, this is alright, this. And then I look back at photos and I'm like, what was that? Like, oh my gosh. I take it I wasn't the only one though. I know a lot of blokes especially took hair cutting into their own hands. And for me, I was actually kind of reluctant to go back to the barbers, but I was saving so much money just staying at home and cutting my own hair willy-nilly. You know, any day where I wake up and I go, oh, my hair's looking a bit long today, I can just quickly zip it off. Whereas, you know, then you realise why you go to a barber's. Not only do you get hair absolutely everywhere, and you'll be finding it in all crevices of your home. But like when you have glitter in your house and you just find it for months. I could do with a beanie, St. Louise. Hey, well, we'll make sure we have some for the task fair if you're going to be attending. But alternatively, they're on the website, shop.airlinerslive.com. I've learned how to trim my hair, but since forgotten, saying Christina. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it again, cutting my hair. No way. It'd be even worse this time round. Oh, a lot of people showing love for the beanies in the chat as well. Yeah, we love them. We love them. They're smart. I've never been a beanie person before, but now I've got this one. You know, I can't go back. Oh yeah, my hair grows out like an afro. But it will grow back. It's the same as you. Look back at the photos. Yeah, Nathan, honestly, it's one of them. It's the same when like your fashion sense changes, you know, the way you dress and stuff. When you look back, you're like, what on earth did I used to wear? Like, I used to be like a fan of like quite baggy jeans because I thought they were comfy and just like I thought it suited them. And these days I look back, I'm like, what was going on there? These days I live in joggers, or as Americans call them, sweatpants. Because I think as you get older, you just value, you know, being comfy and warm over looking good. But I've got the Airliners Live beanie on, so I do look good. So. Neve saying, apparently shaving your hair as a bloke is the worst thing you can do for the old hairline. Really? No way. I mean, my hairline's getting pretty recedy, but it's not terrible yet. There are people my age with far more recedy hairlines. My beanie is excellent for walking the dog in the cold. Yes. Honestly, what more can you want in life, eh? Now he wears yoga pants. I don't think I've ever had yoga pants. I've never even done yoga. A couple of friends of mine do it quite regularly. I don't really have the mental not patience, but like discipline to just sit there and just flop around on the floor for 15 minutes. So I value anyone who can do that. But I heard it's very good for you. Matt saying that Raven Air Pilatus turning on final. Nice one, Matt. This is going to be a pretty crazy arrival because them PC-12s, they get blown around a lot. And the wind is picking up here. Nothing wrong with baggy jeans and finding them comfy. Nothing wrong with anything that you like. That's true, Christina. We put way too much effort into judging what people wear. It's kind of sad. That's crazy. Yeah, I agree, Christina. Although, I think, right, you know how, like, because I'm someone who legit will go the shop in slippers, and I don't care. And you kind of feel like people are judging you, like, but I don't think people are. I think people are too busy thinking about themselves. So they might judge you in the time, but they would have forgotten about you like 5 minutes later, you know. But yeah, I think just wear whatever is comfy, like, you know, who cares, right? Like, here we go. Pilatus PC-12 on approach. Got the Ryanair Max taxiing out as well, and I think a Cessna Citation or some little biz jet moving around on the ground as well. Amy, see you later. Thank you for sending the message, by the way, the other day regarding the music. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, see the Pilatus. Look at all them lights. It's like a Christmas tree. Got the nav lights, the strobes, the landing lights. All on this little tiny dinky little thing. No, I don't go to the shop in the dressing gown, no. Considered it. But I will go in my slippers. I don't care what anyone says. Oh! Gosh. Oh, it's actually controlled the approach really well there. Done a great job. Seems to be down. Oh. Yeah, it's down, I think. It's still flaring, though. Nose wheel still, it's pulling a wheelie. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whoa, what's it doing? Hey, there we go. I've never seen that before. Not on a Pilatus. That was cool. And touchdown, yes. That was a huge flare. I wonder if that was just a bit of just air braking with the wings there.
Sorted. Mission complete.
Oh yeah.
And I just had a good chat with a lady in there who works at the RVP.
Oh, aye.
We're having a good laugh at how we're all ordering things when we're supposed to be on a diet. And then she got a hot chocolate with a flake and extra whipped cream on it. Why not?
Oh.
Enjoy it. But her son loves the channel and makes awesome aviation content on YouTube as well. So I said we'll give him a massive Airliners Live shout out. So if anyone's in the community wants to go and support a small channel, I say a small channel, he's got 1,500 subscribers, so he's doing really, really well. And wants to give him a little hello from the Airliners Live community, head over and drop a subscribe to Daniel the Aviation Man.
Nice.
On YouTube. Go and say hello. Let him know Airliners Live sent you. She said he'll be absolutely buzzing with that. He watches the channel regularly. So that's Daniel the Aviation Man on YouTube. Go and say hello, guys. It's always good to support local creators as well. And if you don't mind, then we're talking to me sandwich, BRB.
Captain Markson, I used to wheelie the Cessna 152 and 172 down the runway when I was a flying instructor. Can you do that with Cessnas? I assume you just kind of like hold a bit of thrust in there and it stays pitch up like that. Obviously pull back on the controls maybe. Yeah, I think we've only ever seen a big wheelie before at an airport once, which was in Amsterdam when we had an Embraer 190, I think.
That was a funny video.
Or 175 maybe. It might have been a 175. Yeah.
That popped off on Reddit as well, that.
It did,
Even
yeah.
XQC watched that.
Yeah. It's not XQC stream with like 175,000 people watching. Just an Airliners Live clip of an Embraer doing a wheelie.
And Michael Allen, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Saying it has been confirmed that all US flights have been temporarily grounded now because apparently the phone system which they all had to use has now subsequently crashed as well. Saying also, good morning, love this channel from San Francisco. Welcome to you. That's fun to say. That's
early morning as well over there.
Thank you very much, Michael. And Mike, returning premium economy member. Thank you, dude. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yes, welcome to the glorious Manchester Airport live stream of the beautiful UK weather. And all the many airliners we have here. And just as I say that, the rain starts again. Beautiful Aer Lingus A320 in the current Aer Lingus colours. I love the tail design on that. Very nice colours. The classic shamrock as well.
And the Dash 8's pinging up already. Heading out for Belfast. Majestic. Is it out yet? Majestic. Q400 check.
Victor Lima on the reg for this A320.
$11 years old, that aircraft. Still looking fantastic. Good luck, Gravy. Hope the exam goes well, mate.
Yeah, good luck.
Good to chat to you, Mike. Thanks for saying hello.
There's the Flybe Dash 8 on the single engine taxi. Are they at Terminal 1? I thought they were at Terminal 3 Flybe. Or has that just come from Terminal 3? Looked kind of like Terminal 1, that.
What's on the sandwich? Sausage and bacon.
Nice.
Sausage and bacon. Mr. B's sausage and bacon is waiting for you as well. Well, I need to send the receipt as well, because I'll get shouted at.
Yeah, I'll have to tuck into that after the show. Oh no, rain! Oh, this is heavy now. The rain. Oh, will it carry on? I mean, that looks pretty nasty. The clouds. So, although got this big dark portion of clouds rolling in. It's not really too visible on the stream, but yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's definitely coming in. It always seems to come in from that side, doesn't it?
Yeah. Weird.
And the BizJet that just departed was out for Rome. Excellent air, 525 citation. Heading the left turn.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put the waterproofing on. RIP.
Stand by, guys.
Right. It's just heavy enough to cause issues for the show. Whoa. I'm windy enough as well. What are you watching on TV there? Oh, it's just a bloke putting a bag on a camera at an airport.
Standard.
Great content.
How the visibility's just dropped as well instantly.
Yeah. Oh, this is not fun, this rain, though. And then last thing to cover. It's when the weather takes a turn for the worst here in Manchester. It really does. You really do know about it. I think that'll do. I mean, maybe just put this over there as well.
It's always right at an awkward part in the show. It's right near the end.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. That's when we get tested in it. But it wouldn't be fun if it was always sunshine and rainbows.
Yep. Get a bag for life on it. Believe it or not, our waterproofing isn't that high tech really. It's just it is really just like a clear bag. Mm-hmm. It's designed for cameras. It's got like a little cord on it that tightens up, but literally nothing special. Does the job.
Yeah.
And the landing lights of the aircraft on the way in. When my laptop loads, is the Turkish A330neo from December 2022. So very new aircraft.
Wow.
On the way in from Istanbul.
Probably the newest aircraft I've seen at Manchester for a while. How's rain getting on that?
And Coffee saying, I want to say thank you for all that you are doing. It helps me work with my fears of planes and prepare for a next flight. That's fantastic, Coffee.
Great to hear.
Good luck with that, and it's great to have you on board the channel.
Yep.
And as Mark says, check out our Pilot Explains video, where we discuss common fears of flying, and Mark explains as a pilot why you shouldn't necessarily worry about them. Flying Architect says this weather you're getting now is what's going to stop me flying later. Oh, I would say so, mate, if you get this.
Yeah. Should make for some nice spray on the runway. What'd you say was coming in next?
Turkish Airlines A321.
Ah, let's see. Got a lot of moisture on that runway. Give us some nice spray. Should make for a nice spectacular departure of the King of the Skies to wrap the show up. And the beanie keeping my head nice and warm and dry as well. Doing a great job.
I'm on the cap today.
Oh yeah, were you expecting sun?
No, when I left mine this morning, there was a bit of sun.
Yeah, it's always the way, innit? Never lasts. Let's record this, shall we? Turkish Airlines A321neo coming in from Istanbul today.
Glicker's tuning in from New Zealand. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. This A321neo landing after 3 hour 40 minutes. Very little in the way of reverse action there.
Oh yes.
Looks like it's going to get off straight ahead of us as well.
Nice pair of Wookiees on board as well. Nice new Wookiees. As Martin said, this aircraft was only first registered in December 2022. Literally a month old.
Isn't this where you get Matt Smith up on the camera?
Yeah, Matt, you said you were free today.
Yeah, Matt, are you free? You want to whip down for last time?
Oh, sounds lovely.
Matt says he's busy.
Oh.
Do you believe him?
Busy keeping warm and dry.
Unbelievable. Boy, he's dedicated to this channel.
I know I talk about it a lot, but I'm impressed with these beanies, how they keep you dry so much. Pretty impressive stuff.
Really warm as well.
Yeah. Looks like I got a biz jet next to arrive. Another citation by the looks of it.
It's in from Madrid actually. And then following that, we have an EasyJet in from Malaga.
Nice. Yeah, good job I put the waterproofing on.
Definitely made the right call.
This is getting pretty heavy. Bucket reverse is being stowed there on the engines. Oops. EasyJet Neo rolling. Blasting off into the rain.
No, Matt Smith definitely does his fair share on the camera, that's for sure.
Yeah, this weekend just gone was pretty nuts.
Yeah. And to be fair, Matt even said, do you need help today? And he has offered, guys. No attacking Matt Smith in the chat. Just do it privately in our DMs.
Oh my gosh.
This is getting pretty nasty now, isn't it?
Yep. We'll stick it out for the departure of the A380.
As long as it's on time.
We'll see. The one this morning was pretty decent. I think yesterday was not too bad as well. We'll have an A380 update after this. EasyJet is out of the way.
Oh gosh. And next out, after this EasyJet comes in, will be the Norwegian back to Oslo, which we saw arrive earlier in today's show. And that's followed by another EasyJet on approach. Yeah, we're trying to keep positive, Mike. Will 380 be on time? No slot on the A380. Thanks, Jack. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice weather day to hopefully get some arrival shots. That's what I want to focus on the next photography visit.
rain is pouring it down here at Manchester Airport. Another aircraft on approach as well, so we'll catch that shortly.
And Matthew asking, what's your favourite private jet? Good question. I'd say for me it's anything from Gulfstream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, anything from Gulfstream.
I love the Falcons. Falcon 9X, I'd say.
Yeah, Falcons are a good shout, actually, you know. Well, I might have to change my answer.
Global Expresses are quite cool. But yeah, I don't know, Falcons. We love seeing them here at Manchester.
Yeah, they are nice. Especially the one with the equipment on the nose.
Not sure what you're talking about there. I don't think I've seen it. Have I seen that one?
Yeah, they have a something to do with the systems. What is it on there? That's just trying to find it.
Yeah, I've probably seen it, but I just can't remember. Another EasyJet touching down here. Again, not much being used in the way of reverse thrust. There's a nice big runway here at Manchester.
George on Twitch says if you're streaming on the 10th of Feb, you'll see me off to Spain. Nice, dude.
Awesome.
I'm not allowed to change my answer. I'm not allowed to copy Brown Bill's homework. I don't mind my answer. My answer's all right.
Yeah.
An IR sensor, is it? Enhances vision in low light projected onto the hood. Thanks very much, and yeah, do you remember, Andy, on like the front it's kind of got like a cutout in the nose with like...
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I vaguely remember.
They have them on the new props as well.
Yeah.
If you want me to jump up at any point, let me know.
I think we're good for now. Let's get it. Oh my god.
It's a bit gnarly, isn't it? Do you want to take a quick 5 minutes while we just... There's not much moving at the minute.
Yeah, so. I'm just going to leave the camera where it is and...
Have a bite of your sandwich. Yeah,
go on then, mute me up.
Mute Andy up. Let's give Andy 5 minutes out in the rain, guys. Let's have a bit of community chat while there's nothing on approach for the minute. As you see, the rain's coming pretty heavy. Mike's still keeping his fingers crossed for the A380 stood out in the rain. Mike, you know you can go under the shelter and we'll tell you when it's moving. You don't have to stand out in the rain. So. Paul Davies. Someone's saying get well soon. What's up with Paul? Scroll back. You're full of a cold? So staying out of the chat feeling sorry for myself. Oh, mate. Chill out. Bit of chocolate cake, right? Have a bath. Eat chocolate cake in the bath if you want. Chill out. You're feeling better soon, mate. Great to see you, mate. Good afternoon, Busters. Afternoon to you. The A380's worth standing in the rain. Well, maybe when it's going, yeah. But on the taxi out, we do have the Aer Lingus A321 for New York. But apart from that, not much shifting at the moment. See Mr. B's about, I'd say maybe, oh, he's got a massive bit of bacon hanging out his mouth. About 30%, he's on 30% complete on his bacon and sausage. Exactly, you don't put up with this at Sid Squad, did he? Hey? No, we're enjoying it. Need to ask Manchester Airport for a gazebo. Well, we're in a tower. We're very fortunate. We're not stood out on the mound. Big massive shout out to the Aviation Society for working alongside Airliners Live so closely, and we love everything that they're doing as well. Make sure you check out their social medias to keep up to date with what's going on and get involved in the events they do as well. Robin tuning in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Welcome to you. And rolling on the runway there, the Ryanair heading out to Gran Canaria. I'm sure that'll be a lot nicer than where it's departing from here. You're probably right, Merv. You're probably right, mate. Gravy's about to head to the exam. See you later. Hopefully my college doesn't give me another reader laptop. I need it for actually typing on like they did last time. Hey, good luck with your exam, mate. Hope it goes well. Yeah, good pair of waders. Definitely looks like it's clearing up off to the right hand side, which usually signifies better weather is coming, but we'll keep an eye on it. For now, there's not too much moving on the field. And if you're enjoying the channel and you'd like to help us cover the cost of the channel, just hit the dollar symbol, then click Super Chat. That's an awesome way of supporting us. Or you can gift some memberships to the community, or even become a VIP if you're not one already. Get that tower badge next to your name and access to all of our channel emotes. This starts from as little as a meal deal a month on the channel, and it really does help us out a lot. Hope it's cleared for Sunday. Yeah, I'm not. Look, we've kind of got out of the habit of checking the weather on Airliners Live because you wouldn't leave the house otherwise. Brown Bill's ready.
Ready to brave the elements once again. Let's go.
Here we go. Whoa. Mate, that was the quickest demolisher that sandwich.
I was starving, to be fair. I had my breakfast like 6, so. Oh, look at this.
Ha! It's a Gulfstream, let's go!
No way.
No way, what is the chances of that? As if.
That looks amazing.
Guys, you can't make that up.
Is there a Falcon coming in as well?
Imagine if a Falcon follow it.
Yeah, the rain got really heavy there for a moment. Luckily, there wasn't anything too crazy happening. Yeah, they are nice looking aircraft, these, aren't they?
Yeah, they're so sleek, aren't they?
Yeah, big wings and big chocolates at the end as well.
Gulfstream, if you're watching, I'd like to give Airliners Live a little cheeky tour. Contact at airlinerslive.com.
Oh, look at the reverses.
Matt says I would have scrammed that in half the time.
Aer Lingus A321neo now rolling as well.
No, don't you cut away from this Gulf Stream down there. Big trouble.
I know. That is nice.
What are the chances of that? American Reg as well. Lovely.
Yeah, that's not Aer Lingus UK, that. Irish registered. I think the Aer Lingus UK is currently, 321 is currently in Dublin, isn't it?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, left this morning.
Beautiful. I always wonder who's on board these things.
Oh, yeah. Not us.
I remember when we was packing up from a show once, and BizJet came in, and we took a picture of it. And when you zoomed in, you could see there was like a family on there.
Oh,
so
right.
there was kids and stuff, so obviously we didn't post it on our social media. But we were just having a bit of a discussion off stream, like, can you imagine being a kid and whoever it is, your mum or your dad, says, come on, we're off to Manchester for work or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just give the private jet a ring. And you're on board the private jet. It must just be like just a complete other universe, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like, because it's just something we're not used to, because for us, if it was me or you, you'd really like, every second of being in that would be like insane. It'd be like, wow, look at that.
But I guess you could say the same about, obviously, just travel in general, right? There's a lot of people who can't afford to fly on holiday and stuff like that, so I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah, with our, especially our Facebook page, which now has like almost 800,000 followers, it's very international, because Facebook pushes your videos all across the globe, and our videos don't have language in them, so we get people watching from like everywhere, and a lot of the comments are just people like, you know, from poorer parts of the world saying I've never been on a plane, like, and of course even like in this country, like a lot of people have never flown, and you know, it's although we take it for granted, even the really cheap stuff, like I said, like the destination I'm going to next week wasn't much at all. Like if it wasn't for luggage, it would have been like £20 each way, you know, like you'd spend that on dinner or something, right? Oh, the Metroliner just took off as well.
Yeah. Listen to this.
But yeah, like, it is like relative, isn't it? Like having a family with a private jet taking you around. So with an A380 update, we've got the 380 currently on stand. Looks like the APU is on, and it's the only thing still connected is a lower jet bridge. So if we keep an eye on that, it's just on the left-hand side of the aircraft. That disconnects, and then that will be it. They can then begin the process of pushing the aircraft back, starting all four of them engines, and then taxiing out.
And David Porter, a very warm welcome, a brand new VIP of the channel. Thank you very much, David, for signing up, mate.
Thank you, welcome.
Really helps the channel a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll be posting plenty of updates to the VIPs regarding the abroad show next week. It'll be a bonus show on top of all the Manchester shows and whatnots. And stick around, because this A380 departing in 4K in the pouring rain is going to make for some epic spray. I'm going to record it as well in 4K. Make a little clip out of it.
Nick saying apparently that Gulfstream was Jim Carrey's.
What?
No way.
That's nuts.
Was it?
How do you know that? Is there a website that has like a database of this?
And Bergfing, welcome back on Twitch for 13 months of membership. Thank you, dude. Welcome. If you're watching on Facebook and Twitch and you want to watch in 4K, head over to our YouTube channel, Airliners Live, and come and get involved in the community there. And Dougie Alexander, welcome on Facebook.
Welcome. That's a familiar name, that, actually.
Not now, it's not, Alpine says. We're getting conflicted information here.
Yeah, didn't he say it used to be owned by Emirates? I thought that's what the message was.
You know, the message just said the reg, James Kerry's trusty Jim Kerry's Gulfstream 5. That was the message I read.
Wind's picking back up again.
And Jack, thank you very much for the 449 super chat. Cheers for supporting the channel, mate. It says for all the great work you guys do, just a little something, always a big supporter. Thank you very much, Jack. Really appreciate that, mate.
Thank you. Very kind.
Flight Aware says Sloan Harry Evans trustee. Yes, there's a few different websites saying different things then.
It's like Sky News, isn't it?
That makes more sense because he's apparently an American executive. So
Right.
that makes a lot more sense. He's an American business executive, former chairman of Metro Goldwyn Mayer and SBS Broadcasting.
Gosh. Weather is not fun today.
A former entertainment lawyer. There you go, a bit of info coming in. Take care, Paul. Thanks very much for tuning in.
This thing about the time slot of the A380, it always goes out at like after the kind of peak of Manchester Airport traffic.
I'm going to go for a pan on this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to pan it. Chat, I'm going to let you pick the speed and don't say nothing daft.
I would have said, wouldn't pan kind of make all the spray kind of blur away?
Well, maybe.
The spray. But I suppose it depends on how close you want to be as well.
I'll sensible answers only for the panning speed on this A380, guys. And if I get a picture, I'll post it later on. And if I get a blurry mess, I'll post that in the VIP lounge. I'll let Matt Smith start it off because he's
the bidding.
Bearing in mind, it's I'm not a fan of the pan, says Mrs. Airliner's Life. Unless it's got steaks in.
Oh, yes. They go on the grill for me.
Put steaks on the grill?
Yeah, the Opti grill.
Oh, I thought you meant actually under the grill.
Ooh.
1/10. I knew I shouldn't have asked you. Kai says 1/50th.
Are you surprised?
That's more realistic.
Yeah, that does sound realistic.
1/30th, 1/20th. Go full Mach 2 aviation style. 1/20. To be fair, Sam is absolutely smashing the pans. She's got some cheats installed in her lens somewhere. Little cheat codes.
Another arrival coming in. Is this a Ryanair, I guess? Because I think I seen one on approach.
It is.
Not too far away.
Yeah, from Venice.
Now this should kick up a spray. So let's get a nice zoom in on that. Just move this out of the way then for the time being. Adjusting waterproofing.
Go for 1/50th. Alright, everyone's saying 1/50th.
That sounds like a reasonable number. That's still a fair pan, that though.
Roy saying there's a Falcon 7X due later.
Really?
And Steve Blue, thank you very much for the 449 super chat, mate. Thank you, dude.
Wow.
Saying top job as ever, fellas. Get some RVP chips and cheese. Well, we're not allowed cheese, mate.
Can't be having cheese.
Can't be having cheese. You won't see us on Sunday if we have cheese. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate the support, though. Thanks for the donations, guys. We'll be putting that towards the multicam equipment.
For sure.
That's the next purchase on the channel. If you'd like to help us achieve that, hit the dollar symbol, then click super chat. so that we can get multicam back up and running on Airliners Live. Now that 4K is nice and stable.
Yeah, we're loving the 4K.
Unfortunately, our old multicam equipment doesn't support 4K, so
yeah, we had like
upgrade.
Yeah, we had like 2 setups, didn't we? One was the PC, which has just been flaky, and yeah, we're not really trusting that. And then the other one just doesn't support it.
Yeah, high aperture if it's but it's pretty overcast and dark today, Jack. So we should be alright. But look at this, taxi lights have come on.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at that, lovely jubbly.
The green lights there. Because it's, as you were saying, it's dark.
Yep.
And then they came on.
Humphrey tuning in from Botswana, welcome.
There's actually 2 in the stack. I can see one just behind this.
380's pinging.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, boy.
With the taxi lights on as well. This is going to look really nice.
Cheers, Chris.
Ryanair 737 touching down.
And Colin, thank you very much for the £1 super chat, mate. Cheers for supporting the channel, Colin. Really appreciate that.
Wow. That's what we want to see.
Beautiful.
Big spray.
A380 pushing.
But the A380 pushing back. And also another aircraft going to touch down soon.
Got a couple of Ryanairs on the way in. And Carl Crawford with a £1 super chat as well. Got a bit of a £1 train rolling. Thank you, guys. As we said earlier on, if everybody in the chat put a £1 in, we'd have the multicam equipment this evening. There's plenty of people in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. Wow, Whitey. Saying, apparently it is Jim Carrey's Gulfstream purchased in 2021 for 59 million. That is just figures you can't even comprehend.
I know, like, wow.
Buying a jet for 59 million. Like, even travelling in first class, how often have you got to travel for that? Obviously, you're paying for your privacy as well, but 59 million.
Because it's more money than sense at that point. You're just spending it because you've got it.
Yeah. Fair play, they've earned it as well.
Yeah.
Mark Lanston with the 179 super chat towards the multicam train. Thank you very much. Cheers, dude. And Kevin saying, I sent 5 earlier, we didn't show up in the chat for no... Oh, sorry, Kevin. I don't know. Let me check the... let me check for you, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, it's not come through to us either, mate. Double check that one, Kevin, because we've not received that, pal.
Oh, the lights on the body. That's gorgeous.
Owen Flemmo saying if you enjoyed the 1% Club auditioning, you might have the money for the dual cancer. Yes, they are taking applications now, aren't they, for the old 1% Club. Wow, lots of support coming in. Paul Marriott with a 5 towards the new equipment. Thank you very much, Paul, saying great stream as usual, guys. Just a small donation to help get to the new equipment. Thank you, mate.
Wow, that's huge. Thank you, Paul.
Erica sending in a £1 donation towards the new equipment. Thank you very much, Erica. Adam with the £2.50 saying, come on, multicam, says Adam with a £2.50 super chat. Thank you, dude.
Thank you.
Loopy with the £2 towards the multicam train. That is massive. And Razor coming in with a £2 towards the MatCam fund. Amazing. Thank you, guys. This will help a lot. Duncan joining the £1 train as well towards the end of the show today. Mental. Thank you, guys. Yes, we really do want to get the multicam back.
Yep.
We really, really do. Sue Lawson with a £2 super chat. A little more for the multicam. Thank you very much, Sue.
Thanks, Sue. That's really kind of you.
Thanks, everyone. And Simon Lucas saying, here's my contribution to the new equipment with a 179. Thank you, Simon. Wow, thank you, guys. Very kind. And I got cookies with a $2 towards the multicam train. Thank you very much. And Jeffrey, wow, we can't keep up, guys, with the £2 super chat towards the cam fund. Thank you very much, Jeffrey, and I got cookies. Cheers, guys.
It's very kind of you.
We're all legends. You can charter the Jim Kerry jet for £8,000 an hour. It says 101 force 10. Alex sending in a £1 super chat towards the multicam. Just as Mr. Matt Smith also sends in a 179. Thank you, guys. And Mr. Matt A350 with the 449 super chat saying choo choo in the chat. Got that train rolling.
It's the biggest train we've ever had.
We've not had a train like this for donkeys, guys. Thank you very much. Mr. Tom Young with a £2. Thank you very much, Tom. You're a legend, mate. Thank you, dude. Mr. Peter H with the £5 super chat saying, never mind the new camera, get some pies.
Oh.
Listen, you got your priorities. Bob on, Peter. You're right. We'll put £5 towards pies and the rest towards the multicam. Good lad. And Andy Park with a £1 super chat. Guys, we're going to have to take a break and listen to this Ryanair, and then we'll carry on with this awesome train that's rolling in the chat. Running out of breath here.
Never mind the gym.
Oh. Benedict Rashford, thank you very much for your 449 super chat towards the equipment. Thank you very much, Benedict. Really appreciate that, pal. Thank you, dude. Angie H also getting that train rolling with a £2 super chat. Cheers, Angie. Thank you very much. Tina sending in a 179 towards your equipment. Thank you so much, Tina. Guys, the chat is absolutely full of support right now. I can't. I'm
Your
lost.
screen looks
I can't
ridiculous.
Keep up. I don't know where are we up to. I'm gonna have to.
Martin's screen's just a wall of support.
Carl Crawford with a 2. Thank you very much for the multicam support. Mr. Philip Hill, thank you, dude, with your £2 super chat. Mr. Steve T with a £2 super chat rolling saying, all aboard the train. Choo choo. Cheers, Steve. Mr. Mark Lanston also chucking in a 179 as Mr. Jordan sends in a 199 super chat as well. Terry Edwards with a 179 super chat. Ian Plowman with an awesome £2 super chat towards the multicam. Alessandra Mather with a 449 super chat saying for Melton, Mowbray, pork pies and the rest for your new cam. Thank you very much, Alessandra. Thank you so much for that.
Melton, Mowbray, Rise.
Can I borrow your inhaler? Carol Rigby, thank you very much for the 179. This awesome train that's rolling in the chat. Thank you. Mr. Paul Davies with a 179 super chat. Choo choo. Chris Hula with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Mel Barrow with a £5 towards the multicam train. Choo choo. And I finally caught up Mr. Martin McDonnell with the 14.99 massive suit. I haven't caught up. There's more coming. Supporting the multi-cam.
What is going on?
Guys, you're crazy. You guys are nuts. Should we just order it now, guys? Connor Wary with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Connor. Naomi. I did it, I got it right. Bosh, I thought I was going to struggle then. With a 179 super chat saying, no train strikes here, choo choo. Thank you very much. Yes. Jonathan Francis with a £2 super chat saying, keep that train rolling, here's mine. And I have to pause, guys. Let's listen to this Ryanair. Thank you very much.
That is epic.
That's mega. Guys, why are you paying money to see our faces? I thought you'd be glad not to see us on multicam. You know, the money you're sending in means our cameras are going to be back on, guys. Just to be totally transparent.
There's a lot of chargebacks coming now.
There
goes Pegasus 737 800. Departing there.
News just in from Mrs. Airliners Live. Apparently I skipped a load.
Oh my gosh.
We had Pauline B with a 179. Katie L with a £2 super chat saying jumping on the multicam train. Tony Craig with a £2. Robbie with a £2. Connor Wary we got. Naomi we got. Jonathan Francis, I think we got you as well. Mr. Nobody with a £10 super chat. I'm going to wear my bing bong button out here. Zega with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much. Paul Brooks also with a £2. Get that multicam set up. We will, mate. David Sangster with the 199. It's gone again. Oh, guys, this is bad. This is difficult.
It keeps jumping around.
It's just jumping. Sunny 23k with a £2 super chat. Mrs. Pilot 737, MS Pilot 737. Beastie Lucy fan with a 2. Stephen Owen with a 179. Carl Crawford with a 2. Paul Davies with a 179. Yet Dead with the 10 Zar. Pep Matt with the 449, saying really enjoy you guys and the shows you do. So here's my small contribution to the multicam. Thank you very much. Michael with the 23.99 massive super chat. Thank you so much, dude. That's massive. Leslie with a 179. Thank you, Michael, as well. I got Cookies with a 2. Careful what you ask for. Merv with a 2. Thank you, Merv, saying simply the best. And am I about to complete Jack Roll? No, there's another one coming. With a 179. And J. Mark Pearson with the 2. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for that awesome train towards the multicam fund, guys.
Can we make Martin pass out from exhaustion on stream?
Breathe. Bye. I've run out of drink. My Vimto's ran out.
Oh, there we go.
Guys, that's really helped a lot. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very, very much. To be completely transparent, guys, the equipment is not cheap. What we need, we're looking, probably about 1,500 quid. To be honest, we're always honest with money with you guys, but it'll do the job, and it'll do the job well. And just as the 4K equipment was an investment, the multicam equipment that's going to do the job properly as well and help us out on the space streams and stuff is going to be an investment. It's going to be worth it, guys. So we're happy to save up for that. And you guys with that awesome train have just helped a massive amount. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, that was huge. That was crazy. Never heard so many bing bongs in my life.
Me neither. Hey, we need to start playing squash.
Oh yeah, again. Just as we got the Emirates A380 on the taxi out again.
Chris, thank you very much for the €2 coming in. Thank you very much, Chris. Alexandra, thank you for the 2. Really appreciate that, mate. And Stuart with a 2 as well, saying, I'm in the dining car. Thank you very much, Stuart. Hey, enjoy that. We've got some good food in there, mate.
Some pork pies.
Legends. Thank you, guys.
What's on approach here? Looks blue. Is it a KLM or a TUI? I'm going to say TUI, actually.
Shelley's trying to keep the train rolling with a £2 super chat saying, got to keep it going. Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're not expecting to hit it today, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. But thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, TUI 737 on approach. We'll catch this arrival before the departure of the King of the Skies in the spray and 4K.
Yeah, Curtis, it has got pretty wet, mate. You're right. It really has.
Yeah, it's soaking out here.
Jem was laughing her head off when she filmed it. It's like, you didn't realise you missed a load. You got to go back now. Squash after pies and not before. Exactly, Loopy. I like your logic, mate. Yeah, we do, Jack. Yeah, we've seen that quite a few times, mate. Yeah, I've not seen it for a while, though. Right, what did we agree on? The pan 150th, guys?
I think so, yeah.
Which window do we go for? That's the question.
Are you getting ready, are you?
Yeah, because sometimes it rotates right in front of us here. And other times it goes off early, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With it being wet, I'm thinking we might chuck in a bit of extra power. And Tom, thank you very much for the £5 super chat saying a bit extra from Anne for the multicam train. You don't have to do that, guys. You only have to, you know, there's 2 of you there, but you can use one account. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom and Anne. Appreciate it.
And Yet Dead with the 14s are trying to keep that train rolling as well. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you, mate. Right. Chill. Tina says, can we donate when you're not live? Yes, we have. Oh, John's going to shout at me. We have an Airliners Live coffee page now. I think it's .com/Airliners Live. Did we add it as a command? If we didn't, I might have to...
You can also send a super thanks as well.
Yeah, you can send super thanks, but with this here, this is where we receive a lot more of your donation. I've not actually set this up, guys, so bear with me.
Just as I say, Lingus A320 taxis out.
Does John have the link? Is John in the chat?
Is he awake?
He's been asking me for ages to post it in the comments, the pinned comments. I keep forgetting.
He put it on the Space Stream comments, if you want to see it on there.
Did he?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to hold there while I search for this.
So the KLM 737 is going to go out first.
Here we go. This is the link. If you guys want to support us offline, or if you want to send a donation outside of YouTube where we receive a lot more of the percentage of it towards the new equipment and things like that, there's the link, guys. That's the link to use. And I'm going to BRB and get a practice shot on this KLM, and then we'll grab the A380 for you guys. So enjoy this.
Heading back to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, the KLM 737, and I think the King of the Skies is already lining up on 23 right. Nice and slow. And the rain is rolling in again, as you may be able to hear on the stream. Come on. There we go. Lining up 2-3 right, ready for the departure. Back to Dubai, A380-800 series aircraft. Emirates Flight 18. That was a soaking wet departure from the King of the Skies. Still raining a little bit here at Manchester, but not too crazy anymore. That was the A380-800, the biggest passenger plane on the planet here in Manchester. Amazing views.
And I got it. I got the pan. Got a crispy one. So we'll be posting that on the Instagram when I get home. Oh, my dad's rang me while I was taking my picture. I think you missed one. Oh, he rang by mistake. Did we miss ringing him back here. Did we miss Michael's €23.99 as well? Thank you very much. Dude, really, really do appreciate that. We had Tony P with a £10 super chat towards the new equipment. Thank you, Tony. Duncan McKenny, thank you very much, with a £2 super chat. How close are you to the target? We're a little way off, dude, but it really does help this, mate, so thank you very, very much. Ian B with the £3.80 super chat, saying appropriate amount towards the new equipment. Thank you, Ian. Julie Bosker as well with the 99p super chat. Thank you, Julie. And Ian Shuttleworth with the £5 super chat towards the new equipment as well. Thank you very, very much, guys. You've been extremely generous on that train and throughout our show. Thank you very much for all of your support. And we've got one more plane lining up, ready to go by the looks of it, which is the Aer Lingus heading out to Dublin.
One more plane. One more plane.
And if you don't support our guys over in LA, I know they're going through some tough times at the moment. Make sure you follow LA Flights on YouTube. Go and show them some support.
Great guys.
And FR Atomica with the 380 bits on Twitch. Thank you very much, and keep up the great work, guys. You've been keeping me company whilst working from home, and your midweek streams give me something to get excited about. The 4K stream on YouTube looks amazing too. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah. I know better days are ahead in terms of weather, Today's been really dark, and they even had the taxi lights on for a bit before. It's been that dark today, but hopefully the 4K still looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And the wind has not been fun either. Here we go, the Aer Lingus A320. Now rolling.
Thank you very much, mate, for the returning membership for 12 months.
Hey, 1 year.
Well, ladies and gents, that's going to pretty much wrap up our show for today here on the midweek show. Hope you've all had a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for all your help towards the new equipment, guys. To get multicam back on Airliners Live, we'll definitely be investing in that as soon as we possibly can. Just as Bill sends in a 380 super chat, keeping that train rolling. Thank you very much, Bill Walsh. Massive well done to Andy up on the camera today in the worst of conditions we've had in a while.
It's been fun. It's been fun.
Been a bit rough.
Getting a bit cold now, but yeah.
Been an awesome show. But that's going to conclude the midweek show for us here on Airliners Live. I'll get that 380 picture up on Instagram for you all. And we'll be back on... I was just thinking then, I don't think we're going to get Henry this week, are we?
No, but stay tuned. We might find a break in the weather to get him live.
Yeah.
But, yeah, most likely Sunday.
Yes, we'll be back Sunday for the Super Sunday show. Again, probably a stripped back show on Sunday, guys. But it'll be great all the same with Matt Cam. Me and Andy on the comms downstairs, and lots of aviation action to come. But for myself, Martin and Andy, have a great rest of your week. We've been Airliners Live. You guys have been extremely generous and awesome today. And we'll see you all on Sunday. Take care.
See ya.
See ya.
How far can you see with no guarantee of anything?
No, Ian says you missed my £5 super chat. Ian with a £5 super chat, Mr. Ian Shuttleworth. What a legend. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. With a £5 super chat, bing bong.
All day you're crying, and right back down the other side. How far will you go? With no guarantee, you know.